Sound control to Whiskey King. Sound control to Whiskey King. A lot of people here and they're still coming in. 10. Sound control to Whiskey King. 7, 6. It's almost time, I'll count you in. 3, 2. Good luck, Porter, now the rest is up to you.
All right, standing by for Porter's live cam. 5, 4.
This is Sound Control to Whiskey King. Appears you're running late. Guess you're looking for a shirt, so you look great. All you had to fix, Carissa, a steak. Guess I'll just keep singing this for now. Please text when you arrive. We're all waiting for this semifinal night. And your mom already made us hit that like. He's here, we can finally start Mad Madness. Let the games begin. Get ready for my cue and make sure you hit unmute and go. Oh, for fuck's sake. I did tell him. I don't know what else I could have done. I know. Deb, I think you're gonna have to call him. He's not even looking. He's just gonna keep on going. Wait, let me try this. Let me try something. You forgot the microphone again. Please read the fucking chat.
Son of a bitch. Ah. Hey, I'm tiny again. Son of a damn it. Oh, no, it's still not there. Oh. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. Welcome to Matt Madness, the semifinals. That was incredible. That was a Jason Kobe special. Man, that was good. That was good. He's been working on that for a while. I am unmuted. Good. Why am I so zoomed into my fat stuff? We're good. It's Matt Madness. It's the semifinals. I'm so pumped up. Oh, gosh. I got a new shirt. It's breathable. So when I sweat, it will just shed off of me like skin cells in a 100-meter dash or something. I don't know. I thought this would start better. We'll get it figured out. Tonight, we have a dirty three-way action that, let's face it, it's going to be a big one. We have an up-and-comer, a man who's just fantastic, a wonderful taster in Durell. And he has a gigantic mountain to climb, but he looks to be in phenomenal shape. If he were to do a fitness test, it would surpass my fitness test by at least a little bit. He has to go up against two former champions tonight. Cameron of Drums and Drams, the 2022 champ, and the Grease, the 2021 Matt Madness Whiskey Tasting Invitational World Champion. Also, he has to go up against Shenanigans and Grease. Is he going to have to listen to the banter between Cam and Grease? Yeah. Can he just zero everything out and fulfill his destiny by finding his way into the finals of Matt Madness? There's only one way to find out, and that's by doing the damn thing. Everybody, welcome to the screen. The Contender. Damn it, this StreamYard shit doesn't work. Oh my God, I can't click him. There he is. Durell, what's up, dude? Welcome to the semifinals of Madness. Are you pumped up? I'm pumped up.
I'm pumped.
Yes.
I'm nervous and excited. Mixture of both, man. It's always fun. So
don't be nervous. Do not be nervous.
That's always part of it, man. Like, I'm always like that, regardless of what it is. In a competition like this or just amongst friends, like, I get a little nervous with it, man. But it's all in fun.
If there was anything to be nervous about, it would be, I don't know. If there was anything to be nervous about, it'd be Grease and his bowel movements. He ate a bunch of Indian food before tonight. So I don't know. I think he does it to himself to try to, what do you call it? Like self-sabotage is what they call it. And a visual representation of self-sabotage. Grease, the 2021 Matt Madness Whiskey Tasting Invitational World Champion, making his third appearance in the 2025 Matt Madness Whiskey Tasting Invitational. Last round, he destroyed Rarebird 101 in a mollywhopping. Is that a good word for a Tennessean? Mollywhopping?
We don't use that. That's weird.
What would you call it?
A
trouser
fortunate.
snaking?
It's just called fortunate.
Fortunate.
Yes. Am I loud? Am I too loud?
No, you'll get there, I'm sure. But
yeah, daggum it!
Right now, you're great. You are great. Man, oh man. We have this one former champ. It's good to see your face. I love your friggin' salt and pepper beard and your Indian breath coming right through that screen.
Man, you rewind 2 years ago, buddy. I look like I've been the president for 4 years, the way I've aged. Golly, I wish I had Durell's hairline, dude. Look at that. That is freaking sharp, bro. And he's arguably, I mean, Cam's probably fourth, but like Durell is definitely number one best looking dude on Whiskey Tube. 100%. 100. I'm just glad that I don't live close to him. I actually don't even know where you live, Durell. But if you lived close, I'd be able to smell you and look into your eyes.
Pretty far from that.
That's what you have to put
check
up
out my
tonight,
shirt
bro.
tonight.
Hold on, let me make it bigger. Oh, dude, bring back is that Sylvester Stallone on there?
No, it's Rambo.
Okay, my bad. Stallone. They look a lot alike. Just like Cameron looks a lot like JJ Redick. Friggin' championship material. If I could click on his name, it'd be wonderful. There it is. Cameron. Oh no.
Take it all in.
Oh, nice.
He's prepared.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like
a little lightheaded as shit.
Okay, I'm gonna push a button and I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm hoping it does what I want it to do. Don't want to leave the studio. No, I want to stay. That was not what I wanted. There is this bottom screen on StreamYard now that is thick. It's friggin' thick with a whole bunch of C's. And then I can't quite grab you guys to bring you in and out, and it's not good. There's just like a big thick. It's like I don't need it to be that thick. You know what I mean, Grace?
I think that happened to us one time, and it was a way like to kind of go back to like a classic version of this. I can't remember.
Oh, super smart.
You can't toss things up for me like that, Matt, that you know it's going to turn sexual. Will had a very big sit down with me today.
Did he?
How big? Did he?
Oh boy. Yeah, Will actually sent in something for me to play in just a moment, but first of all, I need to find out how to get back to classic. Like Durell said, there's got to be a way. I can't do this all night. I will throw a fit. I will get upset with you guys for no reason whatsoever, when I'm sure I'll have a ton of reasons later. I don't want to start off pissed at you guys. Durell,
Matt,
stop moving around.
While you're
stop wiggling around, Durell.
I can't help it.
Matt, I'm using my newer laptop and I can see everybody. It's incredible.
That's good.
Yeah. Because I thought about it earlier and I was like, I want to be able to see Durell and I want to see Cam. Like I don't want to sacrifice one for the other.
How does this look on your brand new monitor?
What?
Yeah, it's got some porn vibes to it.
Bro. Heavy breathing and nose picking. Well, almost.
Just that
Almost picking.
soundtrack,
Wait a second.
man.
There's something happening.
Uh-oh.
If I could.
It's Thrasher.
Thrasher, our scorekeeper for the evening, is in the house. I did it again. Why does it automatically go on loop? I'm having technical problems. If you couldn't tell, I'm having some technical problems, but I'll get through it. Settings, general, orientation. I don't know. Like they should have workshopped this so much better.
If we're showing off T-shirts, I mean, shouldn't we all be wearing, something like that?
Oh, nice. Do you think I brought them the Pappy tonight? Is that what you think? Maybe.
You
It's
never
possible.
know.
It is possible.
I mean,
Stranger things have happened.
I know because I could see it on the screen over here, but
Yeah. If there's one person who knows what's in the flight, it might be Thrasher, unless I gave him the wrong answers, which I wouldn't do because then shit gets real weird, real quick. Real weird, real quick.
Matt, when are you coming back to Tennessee?
I don't know. It's supposed to be August, I think. And,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I wanted you to stay a little bit longer for Southern
What do we
Whiskey
got here in
Society.
chat? Everyone, thank you for being here in chat. We got a bunch of people, and I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Real quick in chat, without doing a poll, I just want everybody in chat to type who they're rooting for tonight. They're rooting for Cam, rooting for Durell, rooting for Grease. Let's see some names in chat. I want to see them come flowing in like a friggin'.
We don't want to do that to Grease's ego. Come on.
Dude, I'm the people's champion, dude. You can't argue with it. You cannot daggum argue with it. There's a cult following.
He is a. I mean, he's kind of.
There's 5 people. It's a cult. It's.
Oh, we got Durell's, we got Cam's, we got Matt's. All right, I'll win something.
You got Thrasher in there.
We got a Grease finally.
Thanks, Marty.
Durell, Grease, Cam, Durell, Cam, Bev.
Thanks, Mark.
And for the big D, let's go Cam, Durell, Short King.
Ooh, a not Grease. I'll take that.
Ooh, not Cam. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey,
Oh, dang.
All right. Good. This is fun. You guys can go ahead and open your boxes. Go ahead and open your boxes and pour samples A through E, please. A through E.
5.
Oh, there's 5.
Thra-
Shit.
There's 5.
Thrasher.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you didn't read the thumbnail that said new rules, new music, more samples?
I did
Said it right on the
see the
thumbnail.
more samples part, but that was confusing. You know what's also confusing is in your intro. Does it I haven't seen this, but you kind of like fake us out with you not having the audio on.
That was the entire joke. And it was
Yeah, because I don't know if you saw a missed call from me.
Yeah, I saw you calling.
I was
And I was like,
oh no.
How did this go over Grease's head?
It did
And
go
then
over
I
my
think-
head. I figured it out really quick.
Cameron
I was
put in chat muted.
I
Like
was panicking.
of the,
I
of the
had-
two
I had the
people who
text
we
ready to-
want to be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had the text ready to send to you, Matt. You're muted, but
Yeah, that was the joke. That was the entire joke. Jeez Louise.
God, man. It's like freaking snowball.
Alexa,
Well,
whiskey room.
A couple
on.
of these look real light, Matt. A couple of these look real light.
You never know, Cameron, what's going to be in there. Well, while you guys do that, Thrasher, I'm giving you the old bootski. Love you,
Give me the
but
boot.
talk to you soon. Boom
Benchmark
there.
8.
I like the way the quad screen appears. It's the semifinals. We got to make this look good. So I put on a fresh shirt. Got it at Walmart for $12.88. No big deal.
Steal.
Thomas says it went over Grease's head. It definitely went over Cam's head.
Definitely.
That's another short joke, I think.
Yeah. It's okay.
Bobby says drill is locked in. I just kind of feel that. While you guys are opening those, I need to, and I'm going to be watching you in the background. The chat's not going to be able to see you guys, but I'll be able to see you. No sniffing glasses and shit.
So we can pour them too, or just open them?
Yeah, go ahead and pour them, but don't you dare smell them. If you smell them, I'll see it. But I'm going to go ahead and play. There's something that Will wanted me to play. Grease's co-host Will sent this and they wanted me to play it. So we're going to go ahead and do it if I can figure out StreamYard. Here we go.
Okay, Grease wanted me to make him like a video, like congratulating him or giving him a little morale boost. But really, I have come with a public service announcement for all of you. This clearly is not a serious competition. I don't know what kind of operation Matt Porter is running, but any competition where Grease can achieve this kind of success is not something to be taken seriously. He's won it before. He's gotten this far. So really, I just implore all of you that are competing tonight to please end the real madness here, which is Grease being able to get this far. He won't shut up about it. It's the only thing he lives for, and I'm tired of it. Please send Grease home. That wasn't what we
What did you say? Did you say that's not what we
that is
talked
not
about?
what we were. That's not. It was like something like that's not what we talked about.
Oh, I love Will. I wish she was here instead of you.
Yeah, I was sitting right there. It was funny.
I tried to get Will to sub in for Grease tonight. You know, the old tag him in.
Yeah, he's on his anniversary date.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it.
It's good.
He decided to celebrate his marriage instead. We have a $5 super chat from Big Vic. Let's go, Durell. Bakta. Would I send Bakta to Durell? I don't know if I would go Bakta to Bakta. I might.
Durell, you were on the Bakta episode?
Yeah.
Bakta
That was
the
brutal,
Future
dude.
Or whatever. I would have been so pissed. I would have been so mad.
I gave you so many clues. Bach to the Future? All the friggin' clips of Bach to the Future? No?
Yeah.
Man,
I've never had any of that stuff. So there was, regardless of the clues, you could tell me it was Bach, and I wouldn't know.
Hey! Dara's in chat. Hi, lovers. Love you. Let's go! With 3 exclamation points. Member for 45 months. Geez, Dara's here, and that's fantastic. I'm so happy. We have 318 people in chat. Thank you all for being here. I'm so pumped for this Friday night special event. AM Whiskey, $10 super chat. Who cares who wins? I'm here for the music. But I hate to admit with 2 T's rooting for Cam.
Hey,
Thanks, AM Whiskey.
Hate to admit it.
Hate to admit it.
I'll take it.
You know what? I don't think that there's no shame in rooting for Cameron. There's no shame. Maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a hint, a touch.
Yeah.
I got the Roblox movie. Is that what it is? For my kids, so they can watch it while I'm doing this, so they can chill. So in about an hour 40 is where we're gonna start hearing kids being like, and when Lava Chicken comes on, I will be singing it if I can hear it. It's just a good song.
That's the Minecraft movie. I was wondering if Roblox had a movie.
No, that's what I said. I said Minecraft movie. Grease, use your ears
Roblox.
a little bit. I didn't.
Hey, this is going to be my casual drinker tonight. I'm not tasting out of this.
Was that a tin cup?
It's yeah.
Oops, that's
Wait,
Cameron.
what?
Yeah.
No drinking during the stream, Grease. Come on, what are you doing?
What are you talking about?
Cameron,
Listen, buddy, you
can
want me to
whatever
drink.
you want during the stream. I don't
You
give a
want
shit.
me to drink, Cam.
That's some BS, bro. That is no, man.
What? Okay, well,
some BS,
well, you
Grease.
know,
Listen,
I'm
I'm pretty sure
never-
this is not.
Okay, you can drink that. You can drink that. Actually, fuck it. You can drink whatever you want.
Thank you. Thank you. No beef jerky tonight.
Right back to being boring.
breaking Cameron.
Although I do have Zins.
It's my rules. It's my show. If you want to, you can. I mean, I'm a firm believer in that tasting a bunch of stuff while you're trying to figure out other things isn't a big help. It's kind of like,
Right.
hey, dude, Cameron, if it's such a big help, you can
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Jeez Louise, go ahead.
All right.
Knock yourself out, but safely and responsibly.
All right.
Jeez. I'm pretty fired up right now. And I don't know. I just have a feeling that tonight's going to get a little, what is that?
A little facey? Just a little bit.
Something. You got some Eagle Rare in the glass there, Cameron? Is that what you got?
I do, and I have like 20 other glasses right next to me from before the stream.
Oh,
No,
Kenny's in
Kenny.
the chat. Drink some 1910 with 3 dots, he says.
That's his warm-up, 1910.
It's a terrible
It's a
warm-up.
decent one.
I don't like that as a warm-up.
It's a terrible warm-up.
That's not.
Let's put something that's like harshly barrel finished in our system. Kenny. Kenny.
That's my control port.
Unless you just dislike 1910 and you're like, oh, this is better than that. You know? I don't know. We have Green River Barrel Pick from ADHD Whiskey for our Fresh Crack Friday. Hell yeah, kitty _mama_5. That's awesome.
That's a lot on
Fresh Crack Fridays are a good thing, especially when they're an ADHD Whiskey barrel pick. Derek, Matt, well, I love all you guys. I've got Dungeons and Dragons picks in my glass tonight, and I'm rooting for our Short King. Nice. This is going to be so much fun. I'm delaying this because it's going to be so much fun. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my oversized bones. Actually, I saw an image of a fat person, and the bones are normal size, and everything else is big. It's really kind of sad to see. It's like a DEXA scan of a fat. It's like, ugh.
I feel like
Bones are
you're
strong.
stalling so that you don't have to click any buttons and get pissed off.
That was an easy one.
Nice.
I can.
First one of the night.
That button is right there all night. We'll bring him back for now. Just don't like the way he's over there. Oh, your face is turning red. Are you blushing? No, I didn't think so. We have 5 samples this evening, A through E, and in those glasses contain whiskey. And it's your job to provide correct answers when I ask you questions. Now, we had a lot of fun earlier in Matt Madness. It's been a good year. But something about 2023, just a little more fun. Just a little more fun. And we called Matt Madness 2023, what was it? Oh boy. Cameron, do you remember what it was? Some sort of rules that kind of mess with people a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it back tonight. Hardcore.
Hardcore, that's what it was. Jeez
Okay.
Louise.
All right.
It was so much fun when we did that. Oh man, remember Cameron when you tripled points in some random glass and then it was a fireball question and you didn't make the finals because that was a brutal game. I'm not sure if you remember it though, but if you do, so do I. And it was a ton of fun. Tonight, we're doing a little bit of hardcore rules. And in the nosing round, our hardcore rule of the evening is this. For all tasting glasses, does anybody remember delayed matification? Nobody? Didn't think so.
No.
Delayed matification is you're going to smell each glass, and when the time is up, I will then provide you with the question. So what I need you to do is take some notes, think hard with your nose and brain. You go through everything you can inside your head, and I'm not going to provide the question until after your glasses are set down. After the music stops and you put the glass down, you're no longer allowed to smell it. I'll ask you the question and you send us the answer. Does that make sense?
For each of them, right?
For each of them.
Okay.
And it's also a play on words instead of delayed gratification, because it'd be gratifying for me if I could mess with you a little bit. So it's delayed matification. Just it's funny. I do believe it is funny. Let's see.
It's Thrasher!
Pretty funny.
Pretty-
Yeah. So you're not going to get any answers until, actually probably about the same time as they normally send them in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But-
I'm not doing any funny math, right? I mean, it's.
Oh, not till later.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
I spoke with Thrasher on the phone for 25 minutes earlier today, and I didn't mention any of this to him. That's my bad. Bye, Thrasher.
we got.
He's up for anything. Risky Rambler, only here because I saw a YouTube short of a little fella dumping a barrel of whiskey. Good luck, sweet prince. Risky Rambler, thanks for being here for Cameron. I love your AI image, and we can agree that maybe you'll come back next time. Maybe something else will grab your attention. Maybe it's that. Oh, boo, friggin' suck it, Whiskey Rambler. Oh, I hate when people come in here like the only reason here is because of Cam.
Oh.
The only reason Cam is here is because of friggin'
Gross.
me putting him in the semifinals because I love him and because he won a championship in 2022. Which Grease, you would have. But hey, I don't want to hear it. I know you're going to start. I'll settle down. Let's get into the.
We got to get into this. We got to get a little more saturated.
Well, you can drink all you want, Cameron. I've told you that.
I know. I just got to. You got to pace yourself.
Get into the first song. Smelling
Unless you're
glass.
Bruzel, then you drink half a bottle of Antique.
Smelling glass A. When the music starts, you may smell glass A. When the music is done, put the glass down. No more smelling after that.
Cool.
Same rules apply as usual. Here we go. Here comes.
We're getting into it. We're already ready.
Very first song of the night.
Let's
Let's
go.
do this, guys. Semifinals. Winner moves on to friggin' face some other guy for the belt. Let's do it.
No, we don't want Grease. You know we don't believe you when you say that you're not cheating. You wanted to make a switch. You lost a Dan and a cinch. Now you're here waiting for Cam to make you his bitch. Oh, we don't want you greasy. We don't want you. Oh, we don't want you greasy. We don't want you. Oh, Grease was working as a waitress in a cock and tail bar when he started working for just the tip.
All right.
Hey, no tax on tips, bro. Joke's on you.
Glasses down. Oh, I was going to say answers, but I didn't even tell you the question. Oh, that would be great if I did that. Question, nosing question, letter A, for 4 points. Name this distillery. Oh, Cameron exhaled hard. That was a hard exhale from Cameron.
Can I smell it again?
No, you cannot smell it again, Grease. That was the rule.
It's a hardcore rule, bro.
It is a hardcore rule. That's the way we're rolling in the semifinals. Hard friggin' core.
So where this gets interesting, bro, is that, like, how long do we have to submit our answer to Thrasher?
I mean, like, I would like it if you're not gonna get any smarter as time goes on about what you just smelled.
I'm pretty sure I'm close to getting it right now.
There's a dog barking outside that's gonna get yelled at. I got Grease in my ear. I got a dog in my ear. This from the Shelf Turds. Heck yeah, that was a Shelf Turds jam. That was an old school song. I think from 2022, possibly. Chris Luddig's in the house. What's up, Chris? What's shaking in those Colorado Hills, buddy? Hope you and the family. I hope you're doing great, Chris. Freaking, I like a good Chris hug. Whiskeyland TV semifinals. Let's bring it and go. Lake Fork guy. Hell yeah. Whiskeyland TV. They had a new episode out today. It's a Matt Bunch centered episode. I thought it was on at 6 p.m. It was on at 5. I missed it by an hour. But after this, go check out the newest release from Whiskeyland TV. They're all special. They're all good. You'll dig it. Do we have any answers yet?
Yes. Ugh.
Yep.
That's good.
Make it loud.
The answer would be corn. Ah, that right there is a Michael Klein answer. Corn.
Is there a distillery called Peanut Butter?
There is not a distillery called Peanut Butter.
Okay. Whatever.
Whatevs. Whatevs.
All right.
Distillery on the nose. Chill.
I already hate that. I already don't like it.
That was such a trick question, dude. God, that was a trick
What do
question.
you mean a trick question?
It's not a trick. It's just
It was a trick question.
no. It's not
Actually,
a
you know
trick
what?
question. It's just a garbage question.
Okay. Well, guess. I mean,
No, it's
honestly,
a garbage pour.
Okay. Hold on.
Hey, if anybody's watching that isn't a
Yes, sir.
Questions, they get more shitty, don't they?
and I love a good
Awesome.
Friday night troll from
You're gonna want
Porter.
Oh, Jesus.
Matter of fact, let's just jump into it. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
When the music starts, you may begin smelling sample B. When the music stops, glasses down. Okay, Cameron?
We got this, dude.
All right. I feel good about
Bring
this.
it on.
I feel good about this.
Let's
These are
go.
all finished. These are all, they have add-ins.
You probably know your ass is getting clapped today. You're gonna choke, you joke, and you'll be on your way. It's like you like to take it in the rear, because you haven't got a clue the grain, the proof, or even the year. Cause Grease is full of boo. From the podcast.com. Grease is full of boo. Let's all watch as it falls. Grease is full of boo. Will deserves more than you.
How much time do we have?
All right. Glasses down, please.
I'm already hammered apparently because Cam's blurry.
Yeah, Cameron's microphone's in focus.
No,
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Hold on.
You gotta.
Because I'm being
buff up on
stressed.
somebody.
It's because I'm leaning.
you're
I'm leaning
shrinking?
down and being sad.
Yeah. You've got an innie right now, huh? You're shrinking in. You're a little scared. It's all right.
What was the question on this one?
Oh, we're going to get there. The question for number 2 here is it's the age of this whiskey. 5
Jeez
points
Louise.
max. Age of sample B on the nose. What was the age? All things you should have been writing down as you smelled it.
I don't.
Cameron is looking at the ceiling like the ceiling knows.
The ceiling does know.
Grease, rubbing his eyes.
Yes, because I don't know what to do.
It's a number. It's a number
Okay.
between.
I didn't play a full 18 holes of golf today for this.
That doesn't make any sense at all. What you just said makes no sense.
I came home early because the last time it was very close.
Let's do it.
I don't know if you remember this or not, Matt, but we went live from the golf course last time.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. I got new clubs since then, Matt.
You have to run home.
So proud. So proud.
So you did it again today? Is that what you did again today to make it
Yeah.
work to make it good? To like,
Yeah, Joe was with me. Joe's so awesome. You got to see Joe for a second.
he's a gorgeous man, that Joe.
Yeah, my mom calls him my hot friend.
You put him on screen. I was like, can he just come on that madness?
I mean, you've got Patrick, and Patrick is just, nobody really says that he's handsome because it's just offensive to say that.
I have a friend named Luke who kind of looks like Clark Kent quite a bit. Yeah. Just gets better looking. And then when he gets a haircut, I'm like, damn it, Luke. Like, why? Like, started to look average a little bit, and then you go and get freshened up. Oh, what a jerk. And he flies in helicopters and saves lives. Like, what the hell is even going on?
Nice. Is he a flight nurse?
Yeah, so like, if their helicopter's overweight, they got to drop them in the woods for the night and then come back and get them. I'm like, you're such a badass.
It's true.
Yeah. I know what this is. Yeah. I'm so brave. Myself. Pretty brave guy. Comment section agrees. Christian again says the answer is corn. Not. Travis Robeson, Cam wearing his ear pods for some reason resembles Ben Stiller and something about Mary. No. Travis, be nice. Be nice. Mark Vasco, was that a double entendre there, Matt? Don't say that in front of Grease. Grease does not.
Know what that means.
That was one of my favorite running jokes from the old podcast episodes was Grease using double entendre. Never correct.
Yeah, I classified it as a double negative. Like, yeah, that's bad. That's a double entendre.
My mom called the golf. Nice. Good job, Mom. Durell's quiet and sneaky. Oh, I agree. He's just sitting back.
I'm always quiet.
He's just sitting back.
Loud if you look that good. Okay, the only reason I have friends is sometimes they keep me close so they can keep me shut up.
What? All right. I think we should move. We got to get to the palette, so we got to bust through these. Hey, girl. Hey.
Not saying.
Hi.
Say hi back. Be verbal. Say hi.
Mm-hmm.
You whisper.
By the way,
Red
Matt,
Darwin
very
is
good.
what you see, yep.
Oh, I
When
finished
Grease
mine.
starts making excuses, things have gone bad. I agree with that. Jason Souza, I haven't read this, but I'm reading it. Are you making this music on the fly? No. This is number one, I'm not making it. Number two, that'd be impossible. How about what about bourbon on Matt's stream? And that, what? And I should have read it. Jason, what the hell are you talking about? I said, I need to focus my attention. Sorry, Jason Souza. But no, the music is made by whiskeychannel.com, David, and from Jason Kobe, both musical geniuses. Mark J. Bauer, J stands for friggin' jock, because he's a friggin' beast. Cheers, boys. Love you all. First off, in my mind, I'm winning Matt Madness this year, even though I'm not in it. Second, I drank stuff tonight that I have no idea what I drank. All my love, boys. All right. Hopefully it was able to be drank. You know what I mean? As long as it was drinkable, we're good.
It's an accurate statement.
Man, I sure would love to drink whiskey.
You can drink all you want. I told you that 13 times.
Yeah, I'm getting
Cameron-
drunk off my throat pour because we can't drink yet.
Oh, okay. Let's get to sample C. Oh my goodness. This is all right. I'm super sorry. Super sorry. Sample C. When the music starts, you may begin smelling sample C and sample C only. When the music stops, put the glass down. Here we go.
We know he's gonna cheat while sipping neat. We know Grease gonna cheat, not to get beat. Matt, can you zoom in for me? We all wanna see Grease, yeah, baby. Grease cheating on screen. Grease, baby. Grease. We all know he's cheating. Greeze. Daggum seems to be cheating on a screen. No, he's cheating on a screen.
All right, glasses down. Grease, what were you smelling out of?
It's a BS and bourbon glass. I don't know what kind of glass it is.
That
Hey,
looks like
the other one was Agent Or Junkies in the Park, man. Pours in the Park.
yeah.
The other one's a similar shade, just with almost like a different rim.
Interesting approach again, but let me take a
Why?
little gander there. With A and B, got an Agent Orange.
Well, my next one's got we're doing this one next.
little
Stand.
Yeah.
Nice
And then I got
receptacle.
just a crappy old Kenzie.
Oh, that looks actually like a chemistry set that you're working with over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thad, I got the hogs back as well. He was good with Boulder Spirits. I hope he's that hogback friggin' Eclipse Rye that I tasted blind. I don't know who sent me that sample. It might have been Tommy. I don't know. But anyway, Tommy D. But what I tasted in that blind, that review was as real as it gets. Now there is what we all ordered is it's a different batch. It's like 100. It's a different proof. So it's a different, and I don't know how similar these batches are. But if it's anything like what I tasted, it's well worth your $70 plus tax. It's crazy. Grease, I heard that someone said that you and Will talked about this pour previously. Did I not answer the question?
You talking about Hogback,
Yeah,
the distillery in Colorado?
Oh my gosh, I didn't ask you
wait.
a question.
Yeah, you didn't
Holy
ask us the
crap.
question.
I already forgot.
Sample
what I
C
know.
older or younger than sample B? Wow, Porter, that's bad. I'm super sorry. I should have got to that right away.
Super delayed matification.
Yeah, that's very delayed. Yikes. Older or younger than sample B?
Come on. Stupid.
Well, you already smelled sample B and you guessed the age. So what you just smelled, you should have known that the age could have been a question. So if you wrote down that, then you should an easy route to the question.
I wrote down the age, the exact number.
Of C?
Wow.
Distillery.
Way to be wrong.
Mash bill, even though I don't know it.
It's not publicly available, the mash bill of that one, Grease.
Oh. Okay, so it is Screwball. That's cool. I would need to know that before I ponied up 125K. I don't know what that was in reference to, but
The mash bill.
Huh?
You said didn't know the mash bill.
I gotta go gut.
Never mind. I thought this was going to go better. You know, sometimes things go better in my head.
Listen, man, give me 15 minutes after I start shooting stuff. You know what?
What? What was that?
Single better.
Nice. I'm sorry that I didn't ask you the question right away. That was totally my fault. I got into the chat and that was my bad. I won't let that happen again. But we are on sample D, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's get to the nose of sample D. When the music starts, you may begin smelling sample D. Here we go.
I hear Cam's drum beat is the beat of his drums. I think Cam wants percussion with someone, but he's not 21. Don't tell his mom, cause Cam is way too young. Way too young. Don't tell his dad, can't vote, not yet. He's too young for cigarettes. Pep rally on the floor, he's senior class of 24. Don't know how he's getting these bottles of booze. Varsity cheer captain, you know he can't lose. Cam on a date, he borrows mom's car. PG-13, cause he's too young for R. Building floats for homecoming parades. He's super focused on getting good grades. I hear Cam's drum beat is the beat of his drums.
All right. Class is down. Let me actually ask you a question right away. We're on question 4. What is the age of sample D?
Age of sample D.
Age of sample D. You can't give me that face, Grease. There's been age questions, 3 questions in a row, and you still give me that face? Were they the same age question? 2 of them were the same age question. One of them was a different age question, but they still were, revolving around the age. So I don't want to see any more of these.
Can
faces.
I look at it? Great. Thank you.
Nice. Adam McIntyre, $10 super chat. Thank you, Adam. Watching Matt Madness on the big screen because it deserves it. Let's go, Cam.
Let's go.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on.
Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Help us a lot with the old shipping. By the way, Grease, twice now. We're going to see if it happens the third time. I sent a package to Grease's house, and whoa, what is that? Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't know they looked like that.
That was for Zach Jones. What about your pectorals?
I mean, on the money.
I went to get a massage. We talked about it on the show.
God, look at that.
I went to go get a massage, and she was like, "Do you want me to do your
Automatically, we're going to lose 100 people.
your pectorals?" And I was like, "No, I don't have any. I'm good." She's like, "No, I mean like it's there, like whatever."
Ugh.
That's also when she caught that I had a tissue under the covers.
Okay, yep. That's interesting. Thanks for letting me just pound out three clips like right in a row. That those were good. Those were good. Good clips. Clips for the nips is what I say. You know?
Zach Jones says my nipples. He goes, "My nips belong in a magazine."
Dude. Some of us are trying to enjoy our drinks. Oh, with the pukey face. Oh man, a pukey face. Or a BetterHelp sponsor. Jesus Louise.
Go to therapy.
Boom. So many clips. So many clips just sitting back there waiting for Grease to fudge up. Just sells Boston. Suck it, Grease. Let's go, Durell. Man.
Okay.
Boston.
His last name or where he lives is in Boston. That's miserable. Either one. If your last name is Boston, garbage. If you live in Boston, that's even more garbage.
Wait, Durell, you're in the Northeast, right?
I am, yeah.
You
I'm
have
not in
zero.
Boston,
You have no accent at all. Like you don't like not even like a little bit.
No, because he's an angel from heaven. They don't have accents.
No, I just don't got that heavy Massachusetts accent like John
At all. Like not even a hint. I think you're just like, I'm gonna avoid that. I'm gonna avoid that.
Durell, I'll give you 2 bonus points if you show us your nips.
Grease, you're a loser, guy. You're a loser. I can't even
have
do
any
that.
nips.
You got no nips?
No nips.
I got teeny little nips.
Did you not see mine?
You got some teenies too.
Yeah, dude, they're like dimes, bro.
Yeah, that's what I got.
You want some of these dimes?
I got little rat titties on me, you know.
Yeah, and I had chest surgery, so I cannot. When I was younger, I can't have any muscle up here, so it just looks like the flatlands of freaking Arizona.
Oh man.
With a
What? You got surgery?
with
What'd
a
you do?
dime with a dime in the sand.
Nice.
Yeah, I was born with an inverted sternum. Long story.
Okay.
They had to go in and they fixed it. I was having mild heart attacks at the age of 18. Believe that or not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was.
Holy crap.
They made me do a stress test, and I was just like, yeah, man, yeah. Because I was athletic back then, not now. And I'm going. I was going hard or whatever. And he's like, you were not using like 30% of your lungs because I had 8 centimeters between my front and my back.
Oh my God.
8 centimeters.
What I would do for another 8 centimeters, dude.
I know.
Sorry.
Dude. I know. I was like, hey, can you transfer those to?
I hate to interrupt this. I mean, this is very enjoyable listening to it. But Grease, would you mind sending Thrasher your answer?
Oh shoot! What was the question again?
The age.
Oh yeah.
If you could just throw that, if you could just let him know, because he said, "I know the exact age. I know the mash bill." Like
No, that was C. That was C.
Oh,
D is all over the place.
Oh yeah. Just want to go ahead and do that. It'll be wonderful. That's why you're here. What? So nipples, huh?
Thrasher, I sent you one answer, and I don't want you to use that one. I sent you the second one.
Oh! By the way, and I want to make this clear. And I should have done this at the top. When we're supplying answers, and Clifton, if you're watching, this is because of you, you son of a bitch. I love you though, Brandon Clifton. When you supply an answer, if you have a question about the question, let me know. I don't want an answer that says this unless this.
Right.
Because if I read it out loud, then it becomes a problem. Because then I say no unless this, and then the unless happens to be true, then it changes. Whatever you say, if it's no, the answer is no. You can't just say unless.
Can you give me an example? Like, why would that be okay to do?
An example is this, like, Grease.
Just do it with like Heaven Hill Bond and Bond, man.
I'll throw the Clifton example out there. Is it a finished product? No, unless you consider double oak or something to be finished. So no, correct
That's a
answer.
good question.
No, well, no, you should ask me, not put that, because if the correct answer is no, and then you get that part right, then you take away your answer by saying unless it's double oaked. If it's not double oaked, then that means you're wrong. So you have to, the first part, don't do that. If you do it, man, I'm gonna be mad because I told you not to. Hold on, I have a kid saying dada. And Durell knows how I'm feeling about that, right, Durell?
Yep. It's actually quiet right now, so.
All right.
Step
Well,
back
I'll
on
call you
kick.
Daddy then, Durell.
Even the boot.
Yes, child? Oh, I didn't mute myself. That was not the mute button.
Whoops.
See how nice I am, though? That would have been bad for us.
That was very polite.
What the hell are you doing?
I love the fact that apparently Matt Porter is under investigation for like yelling at his kids because he just wants it on the internet right now that like everything's fine. Like, look how kind I am. I'm going to zoom up into my camera and I'm going to talk to my kids nicely without muting it. Everybody, he wanted to see he wanted everybody to see that. Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube right now. And there's a guy, his name's Matt Porter. If y'all got his address, he's yelling at his kids to shut up.
The bottom of the fridge fell off.
Oh, sick.
So earlier,
That's
I dropped a. Oh shit! Why am I big?
You've been the star of the show the whole time, man.
So instead of hitting mute, I hit Big Matt, and then Big Matt been talking on mute the whole time. So that's my bad. Again, like I've done this before. Yeah, bottom of the fridge fell off. I dropped Diet Coke out of the fridge earlier, and then it hit like the little lip of the fridge. It's like a little plastic piece, and then thankfully knocked the plastic piece off instead of hitting directly on the floor, which probably would have like made the Diet Coke, you know. But I didn't put it on very good apparently because it fell off. Josh says also, "What's up with the fireball cam?" Well, if you
Just an
rewind,
inspiration.
if you rewind 2 years, Cameron, just rewind 2 years in Mad Madness and you'll know all about it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but Cameron Cameron screwed up by not knowing what fireball was.
Very bad.
400 plus in chat. Thank you everyone for being here. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Tell a friend to jump into chat and have them tell all their friends. If you have a friend who has a ton of friends, let them know especially. Let's get on to sample E. Sample E, are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. When the music starts, you begin nosing sample E. When the music's done, put the glass down, and then I'll let you know the question. Here we go. Final nosing question of the evening. Let's do it.
Greasy. He's always yelling crazy things. Could Will please work with somebody else? Will's co-host Grease is freaking terrible. He's always yelling while we're inside. Will's co-host Grease is friggin' terrible. Will is so jealous of Dan. Will would rather co-host with Sean.
All right. Glasses down. Question for sample E, the fifth and final question. Name this distillery for 4 points.
Come on, Matt. You son of a bitch.
Cameron with a long exhale. Durell with a sound, which didn't sound like he was happy. And Grease just making faces Grease makes, which are never, ever.
Well, but my short-term memory is garbage. It's absolutely horrendous.
But if you're told you need to access your short-term memory, you can't listen, Grease, all you had to do is write down the things that
I don't
normally
talk to myself I can't talk to myself in my head. It just doesn't work that way.
You've never written anything down.
Yeah. I have nothing for this one written down yet. I'm still thinking about it. I'm upset.
Good.
All right.
That's what you get for showing everybody your nipple early on. Before we did the tasting round, your nipple made an appearance.
Nip
Oh,
slips.
Zach sees a different picture here. He says Grease is locked in.
Dude, that's in my nook.
Is Grease
That's
playing
right here.
coy? Is Grease playing Coy Hill? We don't know. Possibly. That's a possibility. I heard
I'm
somebody said
sick.
that they call the fridge thing a fridge skirt. I saw that. And someone said that their Roomba knocks off their fridge thing all the time. It was a Diet Coke for me. Another trick question. Matt burned it down. Burned what down? JJ Redick? We don't know how JJ Redick is performing until the results section of the competition. You can talk to yourself with your pen on paper. Adriana coming in hot. And I didn't mean that Nick Proman in any other way than she's being feisty.
Yeah, he did.
I did not.
So
I said,
hot.
what
Who
is
was
your
it?
name even? What?
Who was
The
it? Who just
question?
said that?
Dan Rudnick. Wait a minute. What did Dan just say? Can we do a wife swap episode where Dan agrees to an episode of Will and Sean one? That's not a wife swap.
That's not
That's
a
a
wife
co-host
swap.
swap. See why I pulled that up on screen immediately? Because that's all I read was the first sentence, the first part, the first line.
Listen,
Dan
y'all.
Rudnick knows how to get me to read messages.
As I know right now, Dan and I have done like 10 episodes together. Just because we're the only ones that talk. Sean, you think Sean and Will get a second in there? Absolutely not. So just go and watch anytime we did anything with Dan and Sean, and it's just me and Dan. Now, Will and Sean doing a podcast or a YouTube episode, that'd be incredible. It'd be.
I don't know if Will could. I don't know if Will could do it.
It would get real nerdy real quick, and nobody wants that. If we want to get nerdy, dude, we'll just talk to ChatGPT.
Cam is JJ Redick if Redick was cut off at the knees. And JJ Redick's only like 6'2". He's not like a big guy. You know, he's like damn shook height.
He's 5'11".
Josh says I ordered a hogback rum barrel finish. Listen, no, I don't think Boulder is doing. Actually, Boulder. Did they already do the 2025 or was that 2024? I can't remember. It might have been the 2024 that I sent. As soon as I find out about Boulder stuff, I send it out to patrons. But the I know that they couldn't do single barrels. Was that this year? It must have been. I think I reached out to Boulder right away in 2025. But yeah, so maybe a cask strength is still coming, but no single barrels. Just thinking of Will and Sean's stream has me yawning.
Yeah, I don't know if you run it back 30 seconds. I just yawned.
Cam's 5'7" and a quarter. That's good. Let's get to the tasting section of this flight. I think that we all deserve it. On the dot. Cam, geez, you can speak. You're allowed to speak, Cameron.
I'm two in my head, Matt.
You're two in your head?
I'm deep in the recesses of my mind right now. Grease, you got to do the heavy lifting, bro.
You want my brain to do heavy lifting? Is that
No,
what
I
you
want-
just
I
said?
want your
You're deep in
pectorals to
mind
do
and
it.
I need you to do heavy lifting.
I want your little
did you watch
arms,
season 1, Cam?
and I want
Okay?
your little dime titties to do the heavy lifting, please.
Hey, man. Hey, wow. I never broke, man. I got 20 cents right here.
Pennies in the Arizona desert. That's what I want.
Jeez,
They're dimes.
They're done. Well, all right. I was trying to give you credit.
Please don't. Please don't. Oh, man. My shorts keep riding up my back.
Uh-oh.
Let's get to the first tasting question now.
Yes.
My demon's awake.
Delayed matification is done. We're done with delayed matification. We're not doing that anymore. That was a
hard.
little unfair. A little unfair.
That was hard.
It was hard.
Yeah,
Especially
it's hard.
whichever one you waited like 5 minutes. C, I think maybe that one was.
That was definitely
challenge.
not on purpose. That was
Cam,
not
do you
that was
really
not-
think these are light?
No, I don't. In the
Okay.
sample bottles when I held it up, they looked light, but
Oh,
in the
okay.
glass they all look dark as shit.
Yeah, I
Cameron's-
was like, man, I don't know, dude.
Cameron's used to pouring out like 20.
And I'm
year
over
Heaven
here
Hill
sitting
stuff.
here. I'm like, man, Cam's got really nice whiskey. Like, and I haven't tasted these yet. So like, I don't know. Could we be?
I only
looking
drink
at
opaque
10 cup,
whiskey.
not 10-year. Like, is that what we're dealing with? This is context clues, by the way. Porter told me to do that.
All right.
All right. I'm going to save some fun ones for the next semifinal round. So this time we'll just do old school Matt Madness rules. One of them. There's two, but we'll just do one of them because I'm thoughtful of, of just I don't want to look like a bully because Grease doesn't stand for bullies and he beats them up. So I don't want to be that guy. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna make sure that all of our answers are in the tasting round before the music is over. Ooh. Answers in before the music stops.
Is it a 40
rule? For all 5?
What's that?
For all 5 samples?
Yeah, but one at a time. So one song at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
So
you're gonna tell us the question.
These are not short songs.
Can you imagine if he didn't?
Durell is so concerned right now. He's like, okay, so we're not doing all 5. Are we gonna get a full song for the first one?
I gotta manage the time right.
Yes.
I guess the little one came up here, man.
Oh no, yeah, you were completely you got derailed right there.
Yeah, derailed.
You got derailed right there.
Boom. Solid play on name. So when the music starts, you may taste glass A.
Okay.
There will be a timer on the screen eventually. And then before the time is up, before the time expires, the answer must be Tommy and Thrasher. It has to be there. If it's not there, you don't get points.
What if he sees like the 3 bubbles and you're typing?
That just means that you've started doing something.
Right.
That shit
I'm just trying to buy myself some more time.
Grease Louise. Grease Louise.
Grease Louise.
Oh my God. Boom.
Porter, have you never heard that?
Grease Louise. No. It just came out of my mouth and it makes so much sense.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. When the music begins, I need to know the answer to these 2 questions before the time is expired. Grease, before the music stops, your answer must be in.
And it's 2 answers must be
2 questions. I want to know the age of the whiskey for sample A. And also, regarding the mash bill, does it contain more or less than 76% corn?
76.
Knowing your mash bills might come in handy.
So dumb.
Knowing your mash bills might come in handy. Just saying. If you're a Matt Madness whiskey tasting world champion, your knowledge of mash bills might come in handy when you already have guessed the distillery based on the nose alone. Therefore, maybe.
All right, so 76% what? Corn?
More or less than 76% corn. And also the age.
Okay.
All right. When the music starts, you may begin tasting. It's the semifinals. This is where things get fun for me. Obviously. Let's get down to the business of getting down. That's not what I need. Here we go. 2 minutes. No problem.
Oh, nice.
Cam knows that magic knows the different laser codes. Laser codes. He knows noticeably different. They're different laser codes. Laser codes. Now you thought there's just a single batch of 923? Well, I'm Cameron, bitch. Ain't nobody fooling me. I'm the drums and drams showman. Godlike palate, second to no man. Super vibraphone man. 5'6", size 8 shoe. I'm the second best bourbon drummer on YouTube. I may look young, but have no fear. My mom only has to buy my booze for 1 more year. So let's get the pours on, the conclusions foregone as I close the door on all you other morons. 822 and 823. The rumor's true, so suck my D. Line up the Glen Cairns if you think you got nerve. Don't challenge my palate or you're bound to get served. 2-time champ, here I come. I'm gonna beat shook like a drum.
Is it cause it's fancy glass? Fancy glass. Is it cause you're all just lower class? Lower class. Ooh. Is it cause it's handsome baby face? Baby face. Is it cause that tiny bell he plays? Oh, such a tiny bell. Whatever it is, stop hating, cause you just
30 seconds. Get your answers in.
Except David knocked him out in round 3. And when his mom calls, it's bedtime, can't stay up past 10:30. He's still gonna win that madness, cause knows every whiskey. Ken knows. That boy Ken knows. The different laser codes. Laser codes. He knows. He don't watch your channel. They're different laser codes. Laser codes.
All right, glasses down.
You're up. No, baby.
Oh, crap. I didn't do the. Thrash, get all answers on time?
Everyone was it. Just
Thank you, Thrasher.
Thrasher, give us an overall, like, as a group, or is anybody on it?
no. I'm actually surprised that two of you won Madness because I've watched every
You're up.
episode and
No, baby.
no, Grease.
Hey, Grease. How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay, Cam. Let me go ahead and tell you something. Everything's just tasting the same right now. Everything seems to be coming.
You
from,
tasted one thing. You've tasted one thing.
I know, but
I can't
everything's
do.
the
I
same.
don't even know what to do. You tasted a glass.
I only
There is
taste one thing across all of them.
Sometimes, Grease, you know. Oh my God, you know how to get. You know what to say.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Oh my God, like
No, you just need to not throw out daggum trigger words.
Wow. How many years ago was that?
Wasn't that
That's a
long?
Grease,
while
look at that beard, dude.
I don't think it was that long ago, Cam. I told you. I look like I've gone through 8 years of presidency
God, just for Grease, dude. Come on.
over the last 2 years, bro. I'd like to
Wow.
think that it was the mental health meds that did it, but I don't think it was. I don't.
Jason Kobe, musical genius who that was a Jason Kobe special, Laser Codes, the man on the screen, but that glass tasted the same, Matt. That doesn't make sense. If everything tastes the same, that makes total sense since you just tasted one thing.
Yeah.
It's actually the most accurate thing you could have said.
Dude, Jason's talented.
WhiskeyChannel.com, and then the guy who actually won a championship later got his butt beat by a dancing idiot. I think he's talking about you, Cameron.
I know.
A dancing
Sponsored by
idiot
Fireball.
beat you up?
What?
You say a dancing idiot beat you up?
That was him. He was talking about himself.
Oh, kind of dancing.
Yeah, it was self-deprecation.
Yeah.
Defecation? No.
But also, maybe that too. Honestly, knowing him.
Defecation? Okay, so all I'm hearing is that there's somebody that beat you up that was a dancer and he defecated. Am I on track or am I way off?
You're way
I
off.
think based on the words that were said, pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Dude,
There was
check out
that.
these new scissors my wife got me. Look at that. It's freaking
Ooh.
real, bro. That's why I wore my
Yes.
Rambo shirt.
What the heck are you going to do with those?
Yeah.
You got some shears
Dang,
there.
dude.
Wow.
Cam,
I
what
might
you risk a misdemeanor.
Stuff right here.
That
Put the
episode was
scissors
fun.
away.
I truly meant everything that I said that episode.
You did what now?
I meant everything I said about that. I was basically talking about like, oh, that's just a misdemeanor. I was like, well, I mean, I might flirt with a misdemeanor.
I like the way you need to provide what's it?
The context of what everybody
Context
just
for
heard.
everything. No, let's see what else. Is there anything that you cannot provide context for? There's got to be something in here.
Well, I didn't know
no.
that
You know
one
what?
earlier.
I think that's pretty much. You could really.
I need to
Oh, I
give you
missed
some
the
more
cam
fodder.
laser code. Dang it. We'll talk about laser codes later. Any
Yeah.
new laser code drama this year, Cameron? Anything else that we should know about?
Let me think about it. Let me think. No, not this year. Underrated laser code drama. Weller 12 2023 for some reason was way better than the other ones. Underrated.
Really?
Yeah.
The laser code was
L23, dude.
Come on.
25. B0. B0. I think those are 4s. They might be 9s. 4 or a 9. Dude, I can't tell. But it's like BO399 or BO344. Anyways, you asked for the proof. The edit was good, dude.
There's no edit there. That was you straight shot.
No, it was not. Come on.
You're right. You're
was-
totally right. That
So
I did
Cam,
that
where's
good.
your live from the other day?
Stop.
Boo.
Where'd it go?
That was
Boo,
rough.
Grease, boo.
Where
That's
did it
not
go?
nice.
I tried to
Kenny?
find it. I get all these texts like, "Holy crap!
Bro.
You gotta watch Cam's live."
Kenny took me into deep waters and drowned me.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Then he
Drowned
gave
me
you-
with the best whiskey ever produced.
He gave you it's unfair because you said no, and then Kenny was like, that doesn't work for me, and you like, but no, and then so I only made it to the beginning of the rye flight, and that is when you removed it, and then I was like, oh,
Dude.
but previously to that, I was like, Kenny doesn't know what no, like Kenny's just like, but then he kept giving you pours that you couldn't spit out.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's like you must consume these, otherwise.
We were drinking like $5,000 bottles. It's like, you're not going to spit that out in front of him, you know? But then I blacked
said
out.
You were, and then he said, "No, you are not."
Were any of them
that was,
Stitzel Michter's 25?
No, but we did have 159 proof 18-year Heaven Hill, and what was some other? Oh, the Turkey Tribute, Goat Tribute Export. I don't know, dude. There was so much craziness. I don't remember, like all the stuff at the end. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the video.
Dude, that
I
was
woke
one
up
of
on
my-
his couch at 7 a.m, and I was still very drunk.
Dylan, not nice. Those are sample bottles, not campsite.
So Michter's
You know what?
25.
I'm so
and
happy
then
that you
Will
guys
It.
don't make fun of camp size, because if you make fun of camp size, then I'm open
Hey,
to making fun of
listen.
my size. It's like, oh, is that a barrel behind you, or is that a mat size bottle? So again, don't even play.
I'm the second shortest drummer on Whiskey Tube, dude. So it does get a little lower than me.
I
And
think
that's
the song
all
said
that needs to be
second
said.
best, But
You can't do that.
That's rude.
dude,
That-
congratulations, Jason. He freaking hit 100,000 subs on YouTube.
Heck yeah, he did. He hit it hard.
He hit it so hard.
He hit it real hard. Yeah, I mean, man, subs are tough to get these days in the old whiskey game.
Dude,
Or
but hang
in
on a
the
second.
sexual gratification game, as Cameron knows.
Are you
He's looking for
are you
subs all
guys
the time.
feeling like the culture, like the people that have been around for a really long time are starting to have
Right back to being boring. Damn.
Boom, roasted. Oh man, we have so much. We have so much to go. That's totally. I'm glad that I pulled that clip. Glad I pulled that clip.
I felt like it was a
Let's
good
get
question.
on
I'm not asking.
to sample B. We're on sample B on the palette, correct? Yeah.
Sample
Yes.
B. Or you could just
Sample
jump to
B.
B.
When
Oh,
I need this answer in before the song is over, just like sample A. So the answers have to be in before the song is up. The song is 13 seconds. That's a joke. It's a lie.
Jeez.
But we have 2 questions for sample B, just like sample A. I want you to name the distillery for sample B on the palette.
B.
And also, true or false, this is from the same bottle as sample A.
Same.
Same pour. Same
Oh,
thing you just
same.
tasted. True or false? It's the same thing that was in sample A.
I don't
Without
know.
tasting sample A again. You can't taste sample A again
I don't know what's it again.
until the final tasting round. By the way, don't drink all of your samples because there's a final tasting round. Obviously, it's how we do it around here. So true or false, this is the same bottle as sample A. And that's not a trick question or anything. It means what you think it means. It's not anything with, it's hard to word that. It's like, this is the same exact thing is what the question is. Also name this distillery. So when the music starts and you begin tasting sample B, get the answers in before the music timer is up. Man, I love the stress in your guys' face. It's like so unneeded. This is for fun.
Dude, I'm just ready to
For
get
fun,
tipsy, and it's not even. I'm not even
Give me a
close.
second, Matt. Give me a
Hey
second.
Darrell,
Yo,
it's Kobe again.
yo, what you want,
Oh,
man?
God, this
Man,
song.
look, we gotta talk about that smoke detector. Well, alright. Hate to bother, but your smoke detector's beeping and I can't ignore. Are you deaf? I've been here 1 hour banging on your damn front door. How can you tune it all out and just
house if you want it in an hour. In the bed it only costs your ass about $10. Disconnect the wire if it doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure that it's a major fire hazard. I don't know if there's a sound that could be any worse. Like a tiny dump truck that is stuck up in reverse. Living next to you feels like I've been cursed. Wishing I was anywhere else in the universe.
It's been going on for months now.
There's a beep.
Every stream it's in the background.
There's a beep.
I even hear it in the shower.
There's a beep.
It happens 30 times an hour.
There's a beep.
My doctor had to give me sleep drugs.
There's a beep.
And I have to wear my earplugs.
There's a beep.
I think it might be getting louder.
There's a beep.
I can't believe it's still got power. I can help you fix your smoke detector. Let me in the goddamn door.
19 seconds.
Look at this,
Those
I
answers
even
in.
want a ladder in case it can't be reached from the floor. All the guys, they have chipped in, so it's gonna be completely free. And our lives will be better once you change the fucking battery.
All right, glasses down. Whoops. Make sure those answers are in. Let me remove from studio, media assets, scroll to the bottom. It's Thrasher. Oh, dang it.
Your time is
Hold on.
impeccable.
Banners, remove, media assets. Thrasher. Answers in on time, Thrasher?
Cam
Yeah.
came late.
No, I didn't come in late. I deleted a second answer. I sent it and I was like, wait, it had to be before the music. So I deleted that. No, that was in.
So if there were answers before, then those are the answers.
That was the answer. Yeah.
Oh,
Cam,
you
I
know
hope you
what?
win.
Look at
I
the
really
face
do.
on. Look at this.
Oh, I
don't
promise
know.
that was in. That was in.
I don't.
No,
listen,
I don't
you can rewind
I
the
don't
tape.
know. I don't know if Shaylabot ever had a face like Thrasher. Listen, dude, that's like Cameron just got pulled over and Thrasher's like, whose weed is this? And Cameron's like, it's not mine. I swear to God. And then Thrasher went back to his cop car, talked to his partner, and he's like, he swore to God. And then his partner's like, everybody swears to God. So he goes back and he's like, whose is it? And Cameron's like, it's my cousin's. And then Thrasher's like, oh, that makes sense. But for a minute there, he was pretty skeptical. So, whew,
Man, the pores being the same, they're the same. Okay,
Bye, Thrasher, love you.
The A and B is the same.
Absolutely the same.
So now we're in a situation.
We are. There's been a situation since the very beginning.
Mike?
I built the situation out for you tremendously. This situation, I think that the situation I've built has never been built better than the situation that's been built. Some would say it's the best situation. I don't know, it's so terrible. I tried. I haven't tried it in a year. I just came back with the worst Trump I've ever done. Some would say it's the worst Trump. I walked in, I said, wow, is that Trump bad? See, geez Louise.
That's rough, Matt.
It's not great. It's never been worse.
But now it's messing with us, Cam. It's like,
Oh,
Durell,
dude.
is this a theme?
No, this is This is playing games.
I think there's a hidden theme within.
It's just playing
Because I will
games.
say this. I'm not going to say that yet. Because I think I'm all over it.
You think?
I think I'm all over it.
Cam, I really do.
I think
hope-
you're not all over it.
I really do hope that you win, Cam, or at least beat me. I really hope that Durell wins, actually.
Daddy, is it 10, 11?
These you've never been all over it in any situation you've ever been in. You've always just hoped for the best.
I didn't know if I was getting a guy or a girl. Ends up being a dude. Very nice guy. That's also about my massage. I also told that guy it was my first massage ever, and he goes, "How's that pressure?" And I said, "Bro, I'm feeling things I've never felt before." I didn't know. And then after the fact, when I'm sitting here talking to Will about it, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a weird thing to say."
Yeah, that's not great. Someone please buy Cameron a new hat. What kind of hat is Cameron wearing?
I've worn the same hat for like almost a year.
What does it say on it?
It's Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Oh, it's a tiny little logo.
God, you know
It's
how
the only
big
hat that
Durell
fits
would
my
look in a
big
hat.
noggin, dude. It's like a stretchy hat.
Whoa! You're saying you've got a big head?
I'm saying I was saying Grease is a little bigger, but I promise I put it in there.
There's a lot of chatter about my head tonight. Dangerous territory.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull off that one, but friggin' tiny little.
I'm ready.
That's Steve rude. I can't quit you, Grease to massage guy. It's true. It's true.
Bro, there are so many.
I actually went to the front desk and I was like, when's he working again? She's like, we don't have his schedule. And I was like, well, whenever it comes out, I'm going to need y'all to text me.
Adriana says, I actually thought the Hats logo was intentionally blurred out. It's a tiny little logo. Maybe the Barstool Bourbon Company made that hat before they were sure about themselves. You know, just like, you know.
What are we doing?
My mom says Durell deserves to win. Oh, wow. I wish I could bring my mom on so she could explain herself. I wish my mom could explain herself. That's, wow. I thought my mom was Cameron all the way. Or, I mean, listen, after last time Grease and my mom went head-to-head for a bit, I can see why she might not be Team Grease, even though it was all in fun and games. But I thought she was Team Cameron. What in the world? She's never heard Durell say the F word. I think that's what it is. I think that might
here?
be it.
It's because I always got little
my
ones.
mom, she's not here. She's not there. She's nowhere. She's nowhere near Grease, anywhere near close by. Let's get to sample C before Grease starts talking about my mom.
What number did she tell me to call?
1-800 eat shit.
Eat shit. That's right. And the fact that is like a sex hotline.
Back in the day, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No. Because back in the day, my dad had the shirt or something, and then we called it, and then it's like something like if you it redirected you to a 1-900 number that was even more like something else, like 1-900 go F yourself or something. I don't know. It's a standard size logo on a big ass cam head. All right, let's get. My mom says no Grease, I am not here. So
yes,
see, I told you.
I smell you.
When stop. Smell sample C. Sample geez Louise. When the music begins, you may taste sample C. You got me all flustered. Jeez
Smell it, taste it. What does it matter?
We're definitely tasting sample C. When the music ends, before the music ends, you have to have your answers in before the music stops. Just like the first two. Cameron is in chat instead of listening. He's typing instead of listening.
I'm listening.
Oh, really? What was the third from the last word I said?
I mean, come on. Say the alphabet backwards.
No. It's my show. When the music starts, you may begin tasting sample C. Now, on sample C, I have two questions. I'd like you to name the distillery. And true or false, this is the same bottle as sample B.
Hold on, see.
Oh, that's mean, Matt.
Dude, I felt like that on the nose. I was like, why am I getting the same thing?
Oh, this is mean, Matt.
Like, I was
True
like,
or false?
do I have COVID or something? Like, everything one-dimensional.
This is the same thing you just tasted. Same sample as B. Same thing. When the music starts, you may begin tasting. I need both answers in before time expires. If you're ready, let's friggin' do it. Sample C. It's a long song. You forever.
Cameron's a percussionist.
Oh, this is old school.
Yeah, that's the gist. Sipping whiskey with his fist and winning merry Matt Madness. Cameron, do you know what's wrong? Have you guessed what's going on? Are you being strung along? And why did David pick this song?
Here's the answer.
It's because it's orchestra.
Here's a secret.
And I don't know much orchestra.
Percussionist.
Tell us your drum formula.
Tell us, Cameron.
Do you bang on drums and snare and gong and tom and kick and crash and ride and vibraphone? Hey, Cameron, can guessing all the drums, drams. Can be nice, he's from Ohio. Cam, he knows every whiskey, no way he can miss these. No pressure, by the way, don't screw this up. Hey, it's all drums and drams, man. You must love the band. Wham, George Michael at his best. Wake me up before you go. Bang on a marimba, you'd make a great Simba from the Lion King. Oh, Cameron, ho. Let's be honest with the chat. Cam is trying to hold it back. His foot is tapping, which is great. Now, Cameron, please don't concentrate. Cam might think this song unfair. A real Matt Madness bad nightmare. Cam, have you seen the can? And your name is Cam. I bet it's a treat. Look at these sexy legs now, Cam. Bet you like the band Wham better than this can. I'd have to agree. George Michael's great. Oh, best not let your wife see how you like these dancing girls up on the screen. Oh yeah, they formed that kick line, yes. This timer was so fun, man, designed just for Cameron. Percussionists are great. We all agree with Cameron. George
30
Michael
seconds
is
for us to get your answers in.
We all agree with Cameron. George Michael is great. We all know George Michael is great. We all know George Michael is great. We all know Cameron cannot wait for this timer to dissipate. A merry Matt Madness. A merry Matt Madness to Cam and Matt and live and chat. A merry Matt Madness.
Wow.
So good.
David wrote
Good
that
Lord.
song for a very merry Matt Madness like 2 years ago. That's crazy. What a good song.
Dude.
Everyone have their answers in on time? Cameron?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're
Grease?
good.
Grease? Get your answers in on time?
I think so.
Durell?
Yeah, I got him in like way early, dude.
I was in
asking.
5 seconds.
I was
before it
dancing.
ended.
It's Thrasher!
I could click his name. It'd be great.
To go.
There it is. Thrasher, we all good on the answers?
I'll get this time.
Are you comfortable?
Emphasis on this time. Cam.
No, Thrasher, judging on these last two answers, can see the conflict in my brain right now.
Thrasher doesn't give a shit. Just to let you know, Cam. Thrasher told me beforehand he couldn't care less. And which means a lot more than people who say they can care less, because that doesn't make any sense. I'm not speaking for Thrasher, I'm speaking for humankind. Stop saying I could care less. Because that doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's I couldn't care less, but sure.
That's what I just said. But not everybody says that. And Thrasher is in agreement.
worst.
And he couldn't care less how well Cameron does or what he thinks. Thrasher's basically a human computer right now. And he's getting drunk. So calculate that.
Shayla, if you're
Thrasher.
watching, I miss you.
Oh, thanks, Grace. Let me just note something down on your score over here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the fourth. Oh, okay. This evening.
I
The rest of them came before we started. Grease was
Don't
being
mention
real
another
sassy.
cool person's name ever. I miss David too. David and Kira.
Yeah, David hates them, even though they.
Oh, I thought it was David hates
They're the
him.
best,
Oh, man, I screwed up.
dude. They're the
I thought it was
freaking
David
best.
hates him. Oh, wait, no, it was this one. Oh, shit. Okay, can you say that again for me, Grease, real quick about how you miss
David
David and
Kira.
Who is Kira's least favorite person?
that's Grease. Boom. In your face.
She didn't say that.
Was Cam just clanging truck balls? Cam clanging truck balls.
No, whatever I was holding, I think, in that video, I think is what he's talking about.
Yeah, no. Let's,
Your little bells.
oh, man.
Not
Cam
balls,
and
but
Wham.
bells.
Yeah. Cam probably loves Wham. I heard that in there. Hashtag fake drummer.
Whoever this Jeremy Winters is trolling the shit out of me tonight, and it's awesome.
Oh, I hired him. It was $13. $13
Nice.
bucks. It was the second best money I spent on Matt Madness this year.
He said, don't say you're a drummer.
Wait, don't say you're a drummer?
Yeah, there you go. We're good.
Well, let me ask you this. If we put a drum set in front of you, could you play the drums?
Yes.
That's what I
Yes.
figured.
That's
what I,
yeah. I can also play a mean triangle, Matt.
yeah. Yeah, you're very gentle with the triangle.
I've said this so many times. I feel like a broken record.
That was an old video.
Yeah, I've got a lot of them. I've got a lot of those.
That had to be
Drunk ramblings, bitchings and moanings.
Bitchings and Moanings is a classic.
Yeah, there's one that I'm saving for whenever I'm right later, and you're agreeing with me.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it just says I'm right. I like that a lot. You know, a lot of those. But Where is? You know what? I think
Oh.
we deserve a play if I can find it. Of possibly Matt Madness 25. Grease, how long ago were you on last time? Quarterfinals. Who are you facing in the quarterfinals? Oh, you must have been facing Brilliant. Yeah, for sure.
River.
Nope, that's not it. Damn it, Lord.
No. Who did I face last round?
No, I know who you faced last round after I said it out loud, thought about it for 1 second.
Oh.
But you were in. That's not it. 8 p.m. Nope, you were on the 10 p.m. show because there it is. Here's best money I ever spent on that.
Good luck, Greece.
Good luck, Chris.
We love you.
We love you. Hey, 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 hey,
Those guys love you so much. They love you so much.
I posted that today. Like you put it out. I shared the story, but I'm still blown away that that's real. Like, if you'd have told me that was just AI and they had a green screen chalkboard and a green screen photo,
they printed out your photo. You can hear the wind noise behind them. It's all, it's great.
Yeah, they're mumbling something in the back.
I'll tell you, I played it back thinking it was AI for a second. Then I always look at the hands on AI videos because they always mess up hands. And I was like, this looks actually kind of legit. I'm like, wait, what?
No, it's real. It's definitely
Guys,
real.
what's going to happen when we can't tell by the hands? That's what I'm saying.
I'm already there. I'm a bit worried about it.
The nips may come out. Shit.
It's like when Cameron picks his nose with 17 fingers, you know it's AI. But when he picks it,
heavy breathing.
Man,
because you're wearing the same hat, Cam, it looks like he just got that clip.
I know.
You never know if it's today, yesterday, or like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's the same time.
Cameron, why do you wear black shirts so much? I wear black shirts because it hides the fact. I mean, it's pretty obvious I'm obese, but it hides a little bit of the obesity, but it also hides the sweat. I'm a perfect sweater.
That's exactly why I wear it. That is the exact reason.
I can't. So white shirts, when they're wet under the armpits, it's pretty obvious that they're wet. Gray shirts are like anything light color.
Gray is gray is demonic. Gray is very bad.
When somebody wears a gray shirt in summer,
I'm good.
Dude,
it's like
if somebody wears a gray shirt, I know they are a risk taker, and I learn a lot about them. Or they don't sweat.
Yes, master
or they just don't give a shit.
Yeah, that too. Well, we could gain 3 things from this,
dude. I mean, the only way I would buy a light gray shirt, because those are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
The only way it would have to be like $1 at Goodwill or something, and I would I would probably be like, yeah, that's a cool undershirt for something.
Yeah.
But when do I wear an undershirt? I wear t-shirts all year long and just throw a jacket on if I need it.
Cheech says hyperhidrosis. So my doctor calls it morbid obesity. So funny story.
You've got a mean doctor.
Damn, dude.
So you know that the Ron White story where he calls himself Tater Salad once, and then like years later, the cop comes in and he's like, sees his aliases. He's like, Ron Tater Salad White, and he's like, you caught the tater. Like years down the road, because when he was a kid, he gave an alias. Not joking. One time I was in the emergency room, and the nurse came in and like asked me about any previous conditions or like existing conditions, and jokingly I said, got a bit of obesity going on. Dude, the same emergency room, like years later, a doctor came in flipping his chart and goes, so besides the obesity, what else do you?
She put it down.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, it's in your file.
It's in my file. I called it out, and then she wrote it down, and then doctor called me on it, and I was still fat at the time, so either she wrote it in the chart or he just came in friggin' just blazing pit. Like, it's been a long night. Just gonna call it a season.
It's been a long night. I'm gonna call it what it is.
Yeah.
This is obesity.
I wish you wrote bit of obesity because I remember because Carissa was in the emergency, like in the room with me. And I was like, she's like, bit of obesity going on. I was like, yeah. When you have chest pains and you go to the emergency, it's just like, it's probably just a bit of gas, but also patient is difficult. Difficult to walk up a flight of stairs. Let's get to sample D. We're on sample D, correct?
Yeah.
Sample D is going to be a fun one. Sample D, I need the answers in before the time expires. True or false? This is the same bottle as sample C. Also, name the distillery.
All right, 1 second.
Dude, this is so mean, Matt. I love
The
this.
same as which one, Matt? C?
C, the one you just tasted.
Okay.
This is the same thing you
Only
just
like 15
tasted.
minutes ago, I forgot what I tasted.
Oh, did Grease freeze? Oh, there he is. Oh, bad connection.
No.
Please,
Really
please
quick,
tell me, grease,
Matt.
freeze, please tell me, grease, freeze, freeze, grease, please, please, freeze. Sorry.
Did you say
Really
a second
quick.
question or no? Oh,
Do you just happen to know the age of these, or are they age stated?
they're age stated, or they're not age stated.
Thanks, Durell,
Welcome.
for answering for me. Oh man, Durell just lost a point in my mom's book because Durell answered for me. Grease was literally asking me a question. Durell, that's how you lose points, by speaking. Just kidding. Travis says Xfinity Grease. Yeah, Grease looked like he was transmitting from Mars for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all
When
were
the
coming in
music
great.
begins, no, now you look good. Now you're good. You're back in it. When the music starts, you may begin tasting sample D. Those answers must be in before the music.
You only
ends.
gave us one. You
The
only said
distillery.
Oh,
Oh, distillery and same as.
Distillery and true or false, the same as what
Yeah.
you tasted.
Durell's right. He only gave us one. He is right. We got
I'm
one.
pretty sure I said what might have. I'd have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure I verbalized both. If I didn't, then let me verbalize this. Grease, shut your mouth. Boom, in your face. Also, I love you, and I'm super sorry for you.
Call me a doctor. I'm just telling you how it is.
man.
You're a doctor of beauty and looking like Fred Durst went on a bender.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, when the music starts, we begin tasting sample D. Let's friggin' do it. That's not what I need. Gotta bring it back. Oh my gosh, I'm actually not in the right place at all.
Oh,
Because I had to find, there we go. We're almost there. And palette. Here we go. Minute 20.
I want you to get one, and I need you to pick one. I'd love you to take one. I'm begging you to be done, and I want you to just choose. If you need, you can buy two. Oh, I'd love for you to be through. You started at 1:15. The time they gave was ample. Still, we closed at 6, but you're still pulling samples. Cameron, 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 pick a barrel. Oh, Cameron, 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 pick a barrel. Everyone knows your picks aren't as good as Sarah's.
15 seconds. Make sure those answers are in 15 seconds. Answers have to come in. True or false?
Kim is still picking them 2.5
And the
hours.
distilleries. Distilleries, true or false? 3 seconds.
It's so
2,
embarrassing.
1. Time is up. Answers are in. All of you look defeated except for me.
I had
I don't
10, I
buy my
forgot to
food.
answer. I had 10 seconds.
What's that?
So I forgot to answer. So I had like 10 seconds to get it
Yeah,
in.
that's.
I didn't say the
noticed
right
that.
thing.
So when I said answers in and I saw you panic, that's when I started describing the answers I needed from you, like a good host, like a good friend, like Wes Borland.
You are a good
Yeah,
friend.
you take the timer off the screen and it messes with me. Like I see everybody like sold and it's like, oh, 10 seconds left. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that's garbage, Matt.
Hold on.
The last 20
No,
seconds
you
need to
shut
be
your mouth.
all timer.
You shut the honestly, shut your mouth.
Durell's
I'm
right. He's right.
No,
I'm
Durell's
glad we're
not right.
figuring this out. The third year. Fourth year.
53 seconds. Focus. Focus.
What are you showing?
That's the last when I switched off of full screen on somebody, there was 53 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but that was the first time you did it, is what I'm saying.
What? I've been cognizant. Is that a word? I've been aware that you guys need to know the timer, and I've been leaving so much time on the screen.
I agree to disagree, Matthew.
Yeah, that's not right, Matt.
So I've noticed it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But we still get them in. I'm just saying. It's been like 7 seconds and it pops back on. I'm like,
7 seconds.
Yeah, it was 7. He's right.
I may be exaggerating slightly, but like it's been under
by
15.
by slightly. If you mean like slightly by like I don't know, like 8 times, like
the nose and round for sure.
Chat's gonna back me up so hard on this. I've been leaving the timer up on the screen for the majority.
Chat,
I go to your faces at the beginning. But I know that you need to have your answers in, so I put the timer giganto-sized in the middle, and then we're just waiting. At that point, we're waiting. Durell, I don't like the cut of your jib right now.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Matt, I'm pretty sure I knew I had 10 seconds left because I saw 10 seconds.
I also said I'm also like saying it out loud, helping.
You did say it verbally. You did. I heard you say it verbally too. Dude, you're figuring it out. This is great. This is good.
By the way, also, I would like to say this publicly and also privately to Durell. And
put it on the record.
But mostly Durell. No timer. If I'm wrong about this, I'm really sorry. But I'm pretty sure there's been a timer on the screen for the majority of it. Durell said 10 words tonight, gonna stand on the hill with him. Morgan, are you standing on the hill with him because he hasn't said more than 10 words, or are you standing on the hill with him because that's what you've noticed?
Eddie.
Yeah,
Hold on a
Durell's
second.
freaking like Moses up on the hill, dude, holding up his staff. He's as long as he holds his arms up and doesn't say anything, he's freaking
I
winning.
feel like there is, and I do not want any favor in either direction. He's not being paid nothing. He's here because he's a volunteer. Thrasher, have I had the timer on the screen the majority of the time, or the faces at the beginning, and then literally the majority of the song is them on the side of the screen and the timer in the middle?
So in all honesty, I think you have the timer up for the most part. And as it's getting down, I'm looking at my phone and the timer on the screen to make sure that they're getting their stuff in on time. So at least the last few seconds, you do have it up on the screen, especially after you say you have 30 seconds left or you have 15 seconds left. It's up on the screen.
I'll go back and rewatch this, and if I'm wrong, I will apologize profusely.
5 points for everybody.
Maybe there was one timer where maybe I might have goofed, but I'm pretty sure that Thrasher should have had my back way more than that. Love you, Thrasher. Bye. All right. Your arguing only cost you in the long run because sample E. Just kidding. You're fine. We're tasting sample E now. The final tasting. What are you doing, Cameron? These like.
I'm just
You're
spinning my
imagining
glass.
your eyes or your mouth.
I'm
Like,
spinning
oh.
my glass. I'm getting it nice and wet and moist.
And toy?
Up to the rim. All the way to the rim.
Oh,
Yeah, look. Oh, don't spill. Oh,
Dude,
man.
I'm doing that too, Cam. Why are we doing that? I did that with this
that's what I
tried
do.
to get it as far away as I could because you know why you're trying to do that.
I'm just trying to.
He's trying to coat the glass. Oh, are you
trying to
saying
coat
he's
the
trying
glass.
He's trying to get a long distance sniff?
Yeah.
LBS?
Let me get that long.
I'm doing it for different reasons because I have different glasses. I'm trying to figure out the color signature.
Yeah, you got dumb glasses, dude.
This is the best. This is the best comment of the night. Oh, geez. Longer songs would solve the problem. Kraken with a capital K without the G replaced with a friggin' apostrophe, whatever the hell that is. Original Matt Madness was 30-second songs. 30 seconds, and you had to have your answer in before the time was up.
Dude,
these songs are like reading an encyclopedia compared to what Mad Madness used to be. So I appreciate your input. And I love
did
that
David do songs?
Dude, Mad Madness season 1?
Yeah.
The one that you won was just Jeopardy music. Just like 30 seconds of Jeopardy music. That was it. Excellent rim job, Cam. I think it's appropriately wet now. Says incognito. All right, let's get into our own mode and taste sample E. When the music begins, you can go ahead and taste sample E. And what I need to know are the answers to these 2 questions. What's the age of the whiskey? And does it contain more or less than 76% corn?
Or that's 76.
Okay. So the same question as A. Great.
Same question as A.
Okay.
All right. When the music begins, you may go ahead and taste sample E. Answer those 2 questions before the music is up. If you're ready to do it, let's friggin' do it.
Spin.
Almost played the no song. That wasn't the right one.
That would be awesome.
1 minute.
Oh my God. What's up, guys? Cameron here from Drums and Drams. This sample was provided by Latte Dad. This one is really peanut butter forward. The person I have to thank for my addiction is Matt Porter.
Oh my God, what's up guys? Cameron here from Drums and Drams. This sample was provided by Latte Dad. This one is really peanut butter forward. The person I have to thank for my addiction is Matt Porter. Oh my God, what's up guys? Cameron here from Drums and Drams. This sample was provided by Latte Dad. This one is really peanut butter forward. The person I have to thank for my addiction is Matt Porter. Oh my God, what's up guys? Cameron here from Drums and Drams. This sample was provided by Latte Dad. This
20 seconds.
really peanut butter forward. The person I have to thank for my addiction is Matt Porter. Oh my God, what's up guys? Cameron here from Drums and Drams. This sample was provided by Latte Dad. This one is really peanut butter forward. The person I have to thank for my addiction is Matt Porter.
All right. Pass is down. I see that the answers were in. Instead of harassing friggin' Thrasher about it, I just looked myself. Funny story, and you can believe me or not believe me, but I haven't looked at the scores all night. I haven't looked at any of your answers. I'd like to.
Dude, there's no proof question.
So,
Nope. I got my control point here for no reason. That's all I have for is for proof for the most part.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Exactly right. 100 proofer. I'm like,
way to suck, Matt.
Way to suck, Matt.
You guys are gonna come at the host like that. That hurts. Cameron,
yo,
anything for me?
I sent you a timestamp too, Matt. Just so you could check it out after.
You better clip that.
It went from like 30 seconds to 10, and I was like, oh shit.
30 seconds to 10.
It was a quick show of the timer at 30. Then there was videos of like Reese and me. Then it popped back on with like 9 seconds left, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's weird. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I apologize.
It's all right. Still got it in.
Guys, I'm just so thankful for AI because could you imagine if Matt didn't have access to artificial intelligence? How bad this crap would be? It would be so bad. Cam, what do you think?
Cam's still in like great debate over here.
Dude, don't ask me questions, right?
I'm just drunk. I'm rambling.
Yeah, yeah.
He's blind and Maddie's blind against his
Dude,
blind
it's got this like
what?
I'm
what are you
just gonna
talking
call
about?
it like a rugged cherry
What are you talking
maple
about?
finish.
No, it tastes.
What's it?
It's got what you talk. It's nutty, dude. This is like a nutty ass flight. What are you talking about?
Shit, I thought it was all finished. God damn it.
This bite, And then I'm getting this.
Hey, Grease, shut your mouth, dude.
I'm just saying, dude.
These
might as well be shark pours. Listen.
Go ahead, Matt.
It's so bad. The true and false questions have gotten in my head. All of my answers are wrong because I'm just going with my gut. That's all I know how to do, and it's not going to be the right gut.
All three of you think that the other ones are playing checkers and you're playing chess, and all three of you are playing friggin'.
Yeah. We're all playing dumb.
And you decided to forge the river and sunk the goddamn thing.
I did ask Thrasher on the first nosing question. I said, "Is this screwball?" I'm like, "This is peanut butter."
So we got what bonus questions, right? I can't just start ranking these.
Okie dokie. Whoops. Wrong here. These are great questions. These questions are what makes Mad Madness fun. There is a final tasting round ahead of us, and I think we should probably get into that so that we can get into the results. And it's only fair that we have music playing. My mom says Grease loses. Jeez Louise, Mom. She's, you know what?
Listen, Bev.
It's been weeks.
The only chance I have to winning tonight is for you to give me your phone number.
She already did, and you called it, and then turns out that wasn't it.
The real one.
I'm excited. I'm excited to look at these. To look at the scoreboard. It's like it's almost like Christmas Day, where like I want to peek, but I don't want to peek at the same time. So I'm not going to peek. My mom taught me not to peek. After I peeked once, and then I lost a Jordan jersey because I got a Sean Kemp jersey, which was almost better. Looking back on it.
Sean Kemp, yeah.
Who knows what other presents I lost? Let's get into the final tasting round. The final tasting round, we have bottle guesses.
Okay.
But also, damn it, why isn't that working? Dang it, cancel. Boom. Final tasting round. For each sample, name the bottle. 5 points each for each correct guess. Also, guess the proof of each sample.
Wow.
25 points.
You just threw that in. You just texted Thrasher like, "Hey, I'm going to throw a proof in here real quick."
It's been there the entire time.
I bet.
The entire time. So a bottle guess and the proof for each sample. Luckily for you four, there's no hardcore. We're not going to pressure you for any answers super fast. But once the time is up, the glasses have to be put down. You can't taste anything after the music is up. After the time expires, no more tasting. Okay, Grease?
But we can answer after.
I hear you.
All right.
Bottle,
Yeah,
proof. Get your answers in before
we
it's
can
over.
answer after the timer, though, correct?
Yeah, that's not an issue. But you must have the glasses down before the time is up. So
got it.
If you're ready.
And it was proof and bottle guess.
But proof and bottle guess. There is a possibility if you three are just absolutely killing it, you could earn 45 points in the final tasting round if you nailed every single proof in each bottle.
Wouldn't need to answer
Or
any other questions.
you could just earn some. You could earn some points. When the music begins, I want you to go ahead, start tasting through these samples, take some notes. Cameron, take a friggin' breather and
it's for all of them,
chill
Maddie?
pill. What?
All of them at once?
Oh yeah, we're doing it's a long timer. It's all at once. It's a final tasting round, so we're gonna need all the answers in at the afterwards. So this is the final tasting round of the evening. So go ahead and taste as your little heart's desire. Bottle guess and proof for each glass. When the music begins, you may begin tasting. If you're ready in chat, give me a hell yeah in chat. Give me a hell yeah in chat, and Grease, give me your best stone cold hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
Hell yeah.
It's literally.
What the hell is even that?
That's the worst hell yeah I've ever seen in my life. All right, we got at least 5 hell yeahs in chat. All right, hell yeah, I'm ready. I'm pumped up.
Hell yeah.
This determines who
Sorry, that
enters
was
the next
terrible.
round robin. Am I wrong?
What?
Round
It's
robin?
The quote from the Big Lebowski.
Oh.
This is a parlay, bro.
Wait.
This determines who enters the finals. I'm pumped. I'm super excited. Let's do it. The final song.
Is it 5 minutes?
4.5 minutes.
Wow. It's going to be a hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I brought two friends, Kira and the Executioner. Let's go! So gas a bottle, guess you shouldn't twaddle. Don't act like you know for sure, cause we can tell you're awful. Durell thinks he knows a bottle, and Grease is cheating more than Tiger Woods without a brothel. And then there's Matthew, the Whiskey King Colossal. He's got a brand new grill, Matt went full periodontal. Cam is docile, the fireball debacle. When Cam got more fired than that BJ Fire stronger bubble. First up, it's me. Back with Matt and his madness, Mr. World's Top with Talk. Mix it up, Durell, he finds himself with past number ones. Have some fun with two champions, the best of all us. Except for Grease, who cheated his way into spot number one. Breach of trust, everyone thinks that his answers are sus. And I heard he keeps calzone crust up under his nuts. Pizza junk, but here I am ahead of the cut. Back it up and let me comment on these other two chumps. Durell's balls are bigger than some of my dumps. Last year Cam, pretty sure he lost cause he was percussed. What's percussed? It's concussed, but for percussionists. It was his fear of cinnamon whiskey that led Cam to mistrust his own palate. He shit the bed to Davis the putz. Back to Durell, who has two balls right in front of his butt. The man's junk is too big for an athletic cup. When Durell lays on his back, you know his penis is up. So gas a bottle, guess you shouldn't throttle. Don't act like you know for sure, cause we can tell you're awful. Durell thinks he knows a bottle, and Grease is cheating more than Tiger Woods without a brothel. And then there's Matthew, the Whiskey King Colossal. He's got a brand new grill, Matt went full periodontal. Cam is docile, the fireball debacle. When Cam got more fired than that BJ Fire stronger bubble. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kira.
I see 4 gay guys butt on screen, 3 horny old men ass one team. I expect this behavior from Grease. Still the hoe at pause in the park, I touch his cornhole. Butt play all day, it's all the Grease craves. No punani or poontang cause he's hairy bear gay. Grease's ass crack looks just like Cardi B's wop, so stay away from Grease unless you want the clout. Motherfucking Matt Porter, bitch slapping these cups. He finds everybody's colon and sticks 2 fingers up. It's uncomfortable for everyone who isn't named Cam. Cam will slap his own nuts, and then he'll Dan. Cause shit, don't f with bitches, cocksucker, motherfucker, bitch ass shit, uncle fucker. Ski, Cam will kill a man just to get kicked. Oh, if someone mentions Fireball, he'll lose his shit, yo.
So gas a bottle, guess you shouldn't throttle. Don't act like you know for sure, cause we can tell you're awful. Durell thinks he knows a bottle, and Grease is cheating more than Tiger Woods without a brothel. And then there's Matthew, the Whiskey King Colossal. He's got a brand new grill, Matt went full periodontal. Cam is docile, the fireball debacle. When Cam got more fired than that BJ Fire stronger bubble. And I take great pleasure in introducing the Executioner.
It's ball sack after ball sack. Health class show me all I need to see. They're saggy, floor draggy. Wrinkled balloons full of Dan Shook's pee. I'm on till the dawn, OG cushion my lungs. Kick Durell in the nuts, cause it might be fun. It's past my bedtime, you know what would be great? If Grease ate my poo and Cam cleaned his plate. I'm so bad, I tell Matt to wear a blindfold, and then I shove a pointy stick right up his pee hole, and Matt likes it. He knows how to do what he's told, cause if he doesn't, he'll get slapped by a 15-year-old. Boys are simple. Every man on screen is dumb. You're gonna do what I tell ya, or you're gonna run. Cause executing whiskey fools is all that I do. You better start respecting me before I execute you.
So gas a bottle, guess you shouldn't throttle. Don't act like you know for sure, cause we can tell you're awful. Durell thinks he knows a bottle, and Grease is cheating more than Tiger Woods without a brothel. And then there's Matthew, the Whiskey King Colossal. He's got a brand new grill, Matt went full periodontal. Cam is docile, the fireball debacle. When Cam got more fired than that BJ Fire stronger bubble. Top 3 longest wieners in this tournament. Kira, number 1. Kobe, number 2. Durell, number 3. For obvious reasons. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar.
All right, so hold on a second. I need to hold on.
It's Thrasher!
I talked to Thrasher for 20 minutes this afternoon, and I said I listened to a portion of the final song and I turned it off because asking for forgiveness is better than asking for permission. Is that not what I said?
That is exactly what you said.
Dude, I turned it off when Kira started singing, and then when Kira started singing, oh my god, what was world? Oh boy.
Presley's
What was
tough.
the
Good
whole
for
thing?
Presley.
David, Kira, and Presley just staying up late, screaming in the microphones in the basement, making stuff like that. That I was crying, and then I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there. A whole lot to unpack.
Also, sweet bottle guest, sorry, and fruit fry.
I got to know. Did David give Presley the lyrics, or she come up with that on her own?
That's not something I know. It's not something I know at all. There was a comment. This is a. It's kind of. There's that one. I think Jason. I think Durell has ear pods in like everybody else. I think Durell has.
No, wait. What do you? Sorry. What do you guys?
Oh no, you're good.
Those turds are the best.
The turd spitting fire. Love it, says Amy Bohm. Amy Bohm's in the house.
Cam,
wow.
are you in Camp Jim Beam right now?
I hate you.
Answers.
No, it's all Jack Fire. Hang on. Shut up, Grease. I got to submit these.
Oh, actually, you know what? Normally, I don't
be
like
Old
people.
Forster.
Normally, I don't like Grease talking. Normally, I don't like participants talking about the pores. But it seems like old Greasy is just trying to get into Lil Cam's head. By Lil Cam, I just mean because he's below him, underneath.
Well,
on the screen.
Hey, Matt.
Well, Ernest Stevenson didn't like it. That's okay. So you know what? Not everything is for everyone. That's just what happens. And like Jason said, that just happened.
Hey, Matty.
Yes, sir.
Are we looking for exact?
No, we're looking for basic exact. Like not
Okay.
like we don't need like laser codes. You know?
Okay.
Like if Cam's punching in laser codes over
Wait,
there,
what?
we don't need laser
We
codes.
don't?
Cam. No.
Well, all of mine are 117,000 proof. So, not that.
I can't wait to look at these results. I'm super pumped.
You're not going to be.
No, no matter how bad they are, I'm super excited.
Next year is my year, Matt.
Well, 2021 was your year.
I'm going to drink more whiskey than I've ever drank in my life in 2020.
Whoa.
Back half of 2025,
Mrs. Grease earmuffs.
I think I should be good now.
All right. I submitted. I got to go pee, but I'm not. I submitted. I'm not cheating.
Proof and bottle, right?
You're not like how?
Nice shorts.
Carrie, how would you? Like how would he cheat leaving to go pee?
He said he submitted them.
What was your
I
favorite?
know,
Grace?
but like,
actually, you know what? That's a fair question. The favorite, as long as everyone's answers are in, we can talk about them as much as you want. You can taste them responsibly as much as you'd like, and we can talk about them now. So,
Matt, I'm either getting 60 points.
Everyone's answers are in. I just got to put them in the sheet, so it's going to take a little bit.
yeah. So you guys can talk. Wait, which one was your favorite? Grease. Which one was your jam? Which one was your not jam?
Well, Matt, you got in my head, and I can't not. I side.
Are you all over to make this up?
A and E, and I'm like, what the crap? Like, there's a little bit of difference, like, but it was so minute, and I was like, I don't know, and I'm like, all of these are the daggum same, but then C, I did submit a different answer for C than the others.
You
It
thought they
did
would
throw
say
me for a
bottle
loop,
grease?
but it is in the high stem glass. So I'm trying to figure out. Here's the deal. I'm either going to get 100 points or I'm going to get 12. And I feel like I'm going to get 12. My buddy Sam Waters is going to be really pissed off.
I got 1 point per round. So
I didn't listen to a word you said. I was listening to my 8-year-old. Which one was your favorite, Grease?
Doesn't matter.
He never even said it.
According to my mind F that you supplied to me, all of these are the same. So I'm gonna go with D.
Oh, so you are let me say this. You are oh, damn it, what's the right word? Why can't I think of words? You are wow. My brain is really bad.
Fuck.
You are unwilling to tell me which one is your favorite because you're afraid that all of them are the same. And if you supply a favorite,
No, my favorite's E. My favorite's E. E. What does it even matter what's my favorite is? We don't even know what it is.
Well, no, you're just in the like we're just tasting blind. Like, which one was your favorite? That's all.
Oh, dude, so
Cameron,
I don't
which
have
one
a
was your
butt.
favorite, buddy?
I have a back with a hole in it.
By the way, Cameron, so sorry for calling you buddy. That was rude.
No, you're good. That's a Dan and Sean thing.
And it's also a Jared thing. People call people buddy, and then I'm like, then I do it once, but when I do it, I realize it, then I'm like, oh, that was bad. So, which one is your favorite, little man? See how it's got worse than buddy.
C is probably my favorite.
C is your favorite. Okay, Durell, how about you?
C or A?
Well, C is the least amount that I have left, so that may
Okay.
say something. But let me just
Okay.
follow up.
Interesting. Take a peek,
dude.
So as Thrasher is tabulating scores here, I do like to ask this question. I usually ask it throughout, but it was a longer night, so I'll ask at the end. Matt T says Grease Meltdown is my favorite. No.
I'm melting down. I'm so melting down.
Hey, buddy.
I want Durell to win, though. I want
Oh my
Cam to
gosh.
beat me.
Have you guys seen
I definitely didn't win, but it's okay.
Okay, while we're waiting for the scores to tabulate, and I'm going to ask you in a minute the question I always ask, but have you guys seen the golf course fight with the hockey player that just came on the last day or so?
No.
Happy Gilmore?
You guys haven't?
No.
Yeah.
Drell has. But Grease,
No, I have not.
Oh no. Okay, this is the best thing ever. You guys haven't seen this.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
thank
Russell.
goodness gracious. So
Please tell me you have a video clip of it.
oh, it's everywhere. I just got to find the right one. So there is
My
a
smoking
gentleman.
hot wife is in front of me, so if I get distracted, I'm sorry.
Your hot wife? Is that what you said? Yeah. She looks like Eliza Dushku. I'm not kidding. She looks like. Do you know who that is? As soon as she's from all those movies back in the day. As soon as I saw her, I was like,
Baby, you want to come and say hey? Please?
Absolutely not.
If you watched all those shows with her in it, you know what she looks like. I don't know how Grease landed it, but she's.
There's no. Let me go ahead and tell you something. It was pre-dating apps. Okay. The
Yeah.
only thing she had to go on was my Angel Fire account, my Angel Fire page.
What is that?
Yeah.
Durell, how old are you?
Old. I'm the same age as you, Grease. I just look younger.
You do look younger.
Oh, it's good.
Now I'm a good couple years older than you probably think I am.
Shoosh.
I'm in my 40s.
Oh, anyway, so I was trying to find the right. That's 28 seconds. Is this long enough? Maybe. I'm trying to find the right video to play. It's hard to find because it's all like reaction videos. I think that maybe 1 minute and 11 seconds. This is probably a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click it. Okay, here we go. So what we have here is some people golfing, and there's an ex-hockey player involved and a drunk person involved. So you have to watch it several times to get the best and most entertaining part of it. But let me share screen. Oh, yeah, here it is.
I got 12 points.
I got
You might have. share audio tab. So share. And there it is. There it is. I'm going to make it full screen. Boom. There it is. Okay, here we go. This is good. This is real good. Make that full screen. Because we can do it. There. Oh, nope. There. Here we go. I'm guessing that it's there. It is perfect.
You guys need to get off the golf course. Yeah, we will. Go now. Pack up. Go now. Get in your cart and go. Don't know what you're doing. You're not scaring anybody. You're just making yourself. Hey, man. Come on, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh, fine.
I told you.
Bye-bye.
You want another game? Scream at me.
Comes out of the water.
He's a swamp creature.
I got it all on record.
Swamp thing.
Bang, bang.
Go, hey, leave him alone, man. I wouldn't keep going back, you fucking moron. Hey.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Enough! Are you still cheering on me? Enough! Get out! Hey.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not gonna go well. It's not okay.
Oh, man. He said bang, dude.
He was every time he punched him, he yelled bang. Bang.
He said bang.
He threw him into the pond. He crawls out of the pond.
The pond is so good.
Oh my god! Like,
no, the last throw was the best because that body was completely limp.
Yes, it was.
Just threw him down. Like
it was like halfway through launch, dude. Rigor mortis set in, man, and he's just a dead weight body, just like.
I've never.
It looked like a beach dolphin.
Oh my god!
Oh
so
god!
The first time I saw that, I was like, "Oh, this guy's really mad," and like he's about to hurt somebody because he's so upset. But then the camera pans to who he's like screaming at. And it's like this guy retired from the NHL like several years ago, but he like has records for penalty minutes for getting into fights in the NHL. Oh, bang, bang. All right. Scores are in, says Thrasher, so let's go ahead and get to the scores.
It's bad.
Sorry, I couldn't not share that with my friends. All three of my friends. So let's get to the answers, shall we? Sample A on the nose, I asked you for the distillery. Durell said Old Forester.
No.
What? Did you say
My
no?
internet died.
What?
Durell, how many points do you think Cameron got? I'm going to say 26. I feel good about 26.
Are we good? Is everybody can hear everything? Or no?
Oh shit.
Good to go.
Okay.
Good to go.
Are we good?
We're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so far, Durell says 6 points. I said 12, and we're saying Cam has 26 points.
I asked you for the distillery on the nose.
Of a.
Durell says Old Forester. Cameron says Jack Daniels.
Oh man.
Breeze says Jim Beam. One of you earned 4 points.
That's
We're not gonna know. God damn it, Matt. This
Matt,
is
come on.
Screwing it up.
Screwing what up?
I hope
Durell's-
Cam's right.
Durell, I think it's you.
Right, I'm about to freaking annihilate everyone.
Normally you say who got the point so we can calculate.
Am I freezing? Can you guys?
Durell, that might have been you, man.
We can hear you.
That's.
Oh,
you know that
so-
that was the tough part, bro.
Oh, so you guys you were impatient. I'm just a really my sentences are delayed. So I did say one of you earned 4 points. Then I waited several seconds. Then you started to complain. But I think at the same exact time you started to complain, I said who got the 4 points. But you interrupted me. Therefore, you'll find out later. Sample B.
Oh,
just that's only fair.
Because it's the same poor as B. He's trying to be like, oh, I'm going to play this room.
It was Jack Daniels. Cameron earned 4 points.
Yes, let's go.
Sample B on the nose. I asked you after you smelled it for the age of sample B. Durell said 8 and earned 2 points. Cam said 8 and earned 2 points. Grease said 8 and earned 2 points. All three of you were on the same page, and that page was not the right page, but close enough to earn points.
Wow.
Sample C on the nose, I said older or younger than sample B? Durell said older. Cam said older. Grease said older. All three of you earned 0 points if you added 3 to that. 3 points for each and every one of you. Congratulations. You're doing pretty good. Sample D on the nose asked you for the age. Durell says 10. Cam says 10. Grease says 10.
Oh, shit, guys.
That's wild and weird. And all three of you earned 5 points.
Let's go.
We're freaking whiskey tasters.
Come on.
Cameron,
Come on.
Durell, we know what we're doing. This
Yes,
is
we
like
do.
playing golf with a buddy, right? And you both hit a freaking killer drive. You hit a killer drive. That's what just happened.
Yes.
Sorry, my wife just came in here, so I was too loud. You
I love a fucking sweat. I love a
funk.
sweaty foot.
You're
Just fucking love it.
yikes.
You're so.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Woo! Just showed up.
There's like no clips of me. I absolutely love that there's no clips of me. Guys. Yeah. It's funny.
Grease is frozen. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Am I freezing for everybody?
No,
I'm on my-
why does
you're back.
everybody? Is anybody else's kids afraid of moths? My kids they don't like moths.
All the demon butterflies.
No, my kids love moths, man. They just like they hate wasps and hornets.
Of course, that makes sense. But
That's the only bug they don't like, though.
You know, a moth is so. Anyway, where were we? Oh, you guys each got 10 years right. Great job. So I then asked you to sample E on the nose.
No, wait. Are we on D or? I thought we were on D.
Yeah, that was D. 10
You
years
were on
was
D, and then you all celebrated that you got the correct answer together.
Oh shit!
Remember?
Hang on. I'm off. I'm fucked. What was the question? Oh, B. Oh, C was older than B. Okay, okay. I'm with you. I'm here. Sorry, Matt.
Dude, A was peanut butter so hard.
Nah, dude.
I have peanut butter so hard on the nose.
I know why you're saying that, but no.
I literally text Thrasher.
Cameron, you're out of focus so bad
This
that
is
it's embarrassing.
screwball.
Yeah, make yourself bigger, like you're fighting a bear, or like you're fighting Grease.
Is that
All right,
Jack
sorry.
10 in sample A?
No.
So, moving to sample E, Cameron,
Almost.
don't ruin this for everybody, otherwise I'll punch you directly in the face digitally. Sample E on the nose, and I don't even know if you would be right, but sample E on the nose, I said guess the distillery. Durell said Michter's. Cameron said Jack Daniels.
Good
Grease
guess.
said Jack Daniels. Durell earned no points. Cameron and Grease each earned 4. The nosing round alone, after 5 samples and 9, 12, 17, 21 possible points. Out of 21 possible points, Durell 10, Grease 14, Cameron 18. Just off the nose. And that was a hard round because it was delayed matification. You didn't even know the questions until the nosing was done. But that's only part of the story because the majority of the points are still ahead of us. Sample A on the palate. I asked you for the age and if this is more or less than 76% corn. Now, since you already know what the distillery is, you can already come up with the guess in your head. Durell said 10 years and less. Cameron said 14 years and more. Grease said 12 years and less.
Ooh, 12.
Durell earns 2 points. Grease earns 5 points. Cameron earns 5 points. Sample B on the palate. I said guess the distillery and true or false. This is the same bottle as sample A. Durell says Michter's and false. He earns 3 points. Cam says Michter's and false. Earns 3 points. Grease says Jack Daniels and true and earns all of the points if you subtracted all of the points from all the
What? There's no freaking way.
Yeah, same.
Grease earned no points.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something right here. C is the exact same thing.
Nope. No.
Moving to sample C. Stop discussing it before I friggin'.
You don't know.
Oh, you're so but yeah, it's all right, Porter. It's fine. You'll get there. You'll get to the end. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn, like my high blood pressure and what's going to do to me, inevitably. You know. Sample C on the palate, distillery and true or false. This is the same bottle as sample B. Durell says Heaven Hill and false, earns 3 points. Cameron says Michter's and false and earns 3 points. Grease says Jack Daniels and true. And
0.
just like sample B, he earned no points.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer because I love Grease.
Yeah, but it is Jack Daniels.
No, it's not.
It's true or false, boys.
It's
Y'all
Old
got the
Forester.
point. True or false?
Sample D. Would you guys? Okay, you know what? That's fine. You guys are all wrong. Sample D. On the palate, I asked you the distillery and true or false. This is the same bottle as sample C. Durell says Michter's and false and earns 3 points. Cameron says Michter's and false and earns 3 points. Says Buffalo Trace and false and earns 3 points. At any point, are we going to discuss the fact that in a message I sent you before the stream, I said that 2 of these samples were Michter's 10, and not to worry about that because it was a lie.
Yeah, but everything's like probably 10 years plus, so it's like fuck.
It's tough.
I'm pretty sure I told you guys that in a long-winded explanation about being in the semifinals that there's going to be things that you just need to ignore. And something that you maybe want to ignore is the fact that 2 of these are Michter's 10-year bourbon.
Listen.
And seemingly, you guys chose to not ignore because there's a lot of Michter's guesses in the friggin'. Why would you guys not? I said
I'm going to
ignore
shit
it.
the bed. I'm going to shit the bed in the last round.
I said ignore it. I said don't. I said there's going to be distractors. There's going to be things. I said follow the rules and have fun and pay attention to the rules, but don't pay attention to things that you think I might want you to pay attention to, like 2 of these are Michter's 10-year. And then you guys just pumping out the Michter's guesses. That's fine. Sample E on the palate. One day you'll learn to believe me. I asked you for the age and more or less than 76% corn. Durell says 10 years and less earns 2 points. Cameron says 10 years and more and earns 5 points. Grease says 10 years and less and earns 2 points. Moving into the final tasting round where there are 50 points possible?
Jesus.
Cam, you're taking it.
No, this round I died.
Because we have proof guesses.
The first 2.
And proof guesses can make up a lot. Moving into the final tasting round. Durell 23 points. Grease 24 points. Cameron 37 points. Cameron's out ahead, but I promise you I haven't looked to see who won. I don't know these answers. I want to do it is like right along with you, and I'm so there. I'm so on point with my looking. It's unbelievable. Sample A, I said guess the bottle. Durell said Knob Creek 12-year. Cameron said Jack Daniels 14-year. Grease said Jack Daniels 12-year.
Fuck, Grease, you got that.
Yes, it's
not felt like it was lower proof, Cam.
You got it.
I was all over the 12, like 1792 maybe. Freaking
fuck.
Durell guessed 100 proof. Cameron guessed 126.3 proof because he's dialing it in. And Grease guessed 107 proof.
Fuck, Grease.
What you were drinking in sample A is 107 proof.
No!
Jack Daniels 12-year.
I thought Knob 12. Like there was something that reminded me of that Knob 12.
Unbelievable.
Listen, some of us on the golf course had to hit a hole in one. One of us.
Sweet Cindy, they did not listen to me. I said there are things that you should ignore, like the fact that 2 of these are Michter's 10, and then they didn't. So that's
my proofs are all low because of the Michter's 10 bullshit.
Well, 126.3 is a bit high, Cameron.
No, next. Coming up.
So, moving on to sample B, I said, guess the bottle and the proof. Durell said Michter's 10-year, 100 proof. Cameron said, I'm sorry, what was that, Durell?
No, just saying, I got a hedge a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that there are no objections when I read these. Cameron said Ben Holiday, 118 proof. Grease said Jack Daniel's 12 year, 107 proof.
Wow, Grease. You had to get
Durell
them points.
earned 0 points for his guess. Shoot, let me see. Hold on a second. Let me make sure.
God, man, come on.
Let me just. I'm gonna bring in Thrasher real quick just to double check.
Cam, I still think you have it.
No.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Shut your mouth.
It's Thrasher.
Come on. In fact, I had a hardest time clicking on your name. It's like an itty bitty. Calculated the proof points based off of the normal proof point scoring, right?
So Durell said B was 100 proof.
He did. Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. And that makes sense. And then Cameron said 108, and then 107. All right.
Cameron said 118.
Yep.
Grease said,
And
Grease
then
said
Grease
107. Right.
So nobody earned.
No, Durell
Points.
earned points on the proof for that.
See,
If you read your guess each proof, you say B 100 proof.
Yep.
And Durell guessed 100 proof on that.
Wow.
Oh, so that makes sense. I'm so sorry. So what happened was I made our I updated the score sheet, but the score sheet's not updated well enough for me to like distinguish each guess, which I should have done, and I didn't. So Durell earned points for guessing the correct proof, and he friggin'
How many points?
He earned 5 points.
I mean, as far as like what you're drinking and what the proof is concerned, what you were drinking is 100 proof, and it's Old Forester 1924.
Wow.
I mean,
I said that for sample. I was a sample off.
All right, thanks, Thrasher.
Oh, wow.
I got it now. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
I would have never guessed that, man. It was this one was astringent to me. B was, for some reason.
Moving to sample C, I said, "What are you drinking?"
Move on.
And Durell said
Dude,
Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
Literally
Cam said
on
Mixer's
the TV, I got fucking 1924 right there.
Oh wait.
Fuck.
All right.
So sample B or sample C. What are you drinking? Durell said Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Cam said Michter's 10-year bourbon. Grease, sticking with the theme of Jack Daniel's 12 year.
Matt.
As for the proof,
Oh no.
Durell guessed 100 again. Cameron went low 94.4, and Grease at 107.
Oh fuck. Grease. You bastard. It's
What
Old
you
Forester
were
birthday bourbon.
drinking
No.
was 100.
Oh god.
His birthday.
2024.
I knew it. It's 107.
Nice. Golly.
So Grease nails the proof on the head.
I know.
Matt,
Guesses the
Matt,
bottling correctly.
that.
I know.
Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
That is such a
So
good pour.
You got
You're in the
proof,
lead,
not bottle,
Grease.
right?
And that was
Proof,
C.
not bottle.
That was C. Moving to sample D, I said guess the bottle. Durell said Mixer's 10. Cam says Mixer's 10.
Rye. I said rye.
Oh, Mixer's 10 rye. This one. And Grease stuck with Jack Daniel's 12 year. As for the
Why would
proof,
I not?
Smart. Durell said 100. Cam said 92.8. And Grease says 107. What you were drinking in sample D is a 100 proof second release of Old Forester 1924. It's the second release, the second bottling of it.
That's good, dude. That's good.
What did I say? 100
Moving
proof and
to
what?
sample E. I said guess the bottle. Durell said Wild Turkey, Kentucky Spirit. Cam said Jack Daniel's 10 year. Grease says Jack Daniel's 12 year. The proof, Durell says 100. Cam says 97. Grease says 107. If you're following along with the questions and how I asked them, what you were drinking was 107 proof Jack Daniel's 12 year batch 2.
Wow. Wow, Grease.
What did I say earlier? I said I side-by-sided E and A, and it was the same daggum pour. It was.
So we have Glass A, Jack Daniel's 12-year batch 1. Glass E, Jack Daniel's 12-year batch 2. Glass B, 1924, first bottling. Glass C, 1924, second bottling. I'm sorry, Glass D. And then Glass C, the one in the middle, Old Forester birthday bourbon. Final scores this evening.
Matt. Thank you so much.
Durell, 33 points. Cameron, 37 points. And moving on to the finals of Matt Madness for the second time in his friggin' whiskey career.
Yeah, clutch at the end.
But with 47 points, Grease is moving to the finals.
That's a huge second round. Holy shit.
It's a huge
I'm on borrowed time, guys. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. I have
You son of a bitch.
Oh, 49 points. I'm sorry. 49.
Dude.
37. 33.
Your incessant Jack 12 guesses won you this bullshit.
Dude,
I hate
here's
you,
the deal.
bro.
The reason why I said it was because of the A and the E. I literally
I knew they were
just
Jack.
through 'em and I was like, man, they're so similar profiles, which like Old Forester, like, yeah, sure, like that's fine. But like A and E are the ones that I did like side by side a bunch because I was like, okay, the spectrum is here. And it was like, I was like, I'm either going to get 100 points or 12. I ended up in the middle.
Now, Thrasher, just read out what I sent you. So I did send Thrasher a follow-up, and I said, for the record, though, I think I messed up. And I did get this wrong. I said B is Jack 12, but I said C is Old Forester birthday bourbon. I did send Thrasher this after the fact. I knew I fucked that up.
Dude, C's the only one that I've finished so far.
I wouldn't have won, though.
So good.
So
I would not have won.
What year was that, Matt?
Which one? The birthday bourbon? 2024. This was the last year. So
oh, yeah. I haven't had that one yet. That's awesome.
So
pretty good.
We this was the most when I put together the flight, I was like, this is interesting and fun. But when I put together the questions, it was more fun because I'm like just asking if it's the same thing as the last thing you tasted. And then but it never was. But you were tasting things that were almost the same throughout, like Jack Daniel's 12 on both ends, 1924 like B and D, and then like another Old Forester product in the middle around the same age. I felt like it was a really fun flight with interesting questions that really made you think and like question yourself. And I just think that it was a great flight. And Grease, I think that you sticking with your gut and saying Jack 12 and then the 107 proof thing.
Yeah, the 107 proof saved me on the birthday bourbon, and like,
yeah, luckily.
And the thing about it is like Old Forester and Jack Daniel's have like this it's not the exact profile, but it's like reminiscent of each other. And so like I'm tasting all of them back to back to back, and I'm like, these are so similar. I don't know. I was like, dude. But here's the deal. Like, I thought you were throwing us off with the true false question. But I was also like, these are so on profile with each other. And so I just went with trues. But I also thought later on, I said there hasn't been 5 batches of Jack Daniel's 12 year. And so like, that's where I was coming in. And I was just like, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. And then C was so soft.
So I tasted
C was
these
butter.
That's a lot of noise. I tasted these together. Just like I poured them and just like random. I just tasted them together and I was like, oh, this shit's really hard. Like it's not, but that's the fun part. We're in the semifinals. Like the fact that you guys were guessing the right distillery, the right proof, like you guys were right there the entire time. And like the three of you, like tremendous, like holy shit, crazy the way that you were able to do that without, I mean, this was all made for fun, but like legitimately, the way that you do this, the three of you, it's crazy the way you can put things together and like your muscle memory, if your muscles, your tongue and your nose, and just wow. I couldn't do what you guys are doing. So congratulations, Grease. But honestly, Cam and Durell, you guys are phenomenal. Cameron, probably if I were to trust any palate other than mine for anything, it would be Cameron if I gave Cameron a never second guess yourself pill. You know, like a legit, like if I could just be like, I think Cameron's one of like the best out there, and Durell, you freaking obviously one of the best. But Reese, what the hell is even in your Indian food beforehand? Are you serious?
Wait, by the way, I'm actually curious because I didn't keep track. Grease, did you guess Jack 12 for every single sample?
He did.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Because I was
but
like,
he was-
I was
But the
wondering if
thing
you were
that saved
strategic.
me, Cam, like, listen, like, I don't know if I needed like 11 points. Like, if I'd have just gotten the bottle guess 2 times,
You get 20 for that. Like,
Right.
but
proof
it was
game
like
bottle
my
for both,
proof
right?
guess
5 and
of
5.
107 got me that the birthday bourbon extra bump.
Yeah.
Like that's
Okay,
what-
so, and one other thing that's really crazy to me is like B. Matt, you said B is 1924. Which release? The first one?
The first release. So,
Dude.
so when Jack Daniel's batch 1 12 year, and then the first release of Old Forester 1924.
Dude, B is so different than C in my opinion.
No,
Like,
well, C's birthday bourbon.
oh, that's right. Fuck, that's not.
D.
Which one is?
D is
what-
1924 batch.
Oh,
D
D's
is
the other
the second
1924.
And I always thought that
I
the
still
second
think D
release
is
of-
way better though.
Really? A, B. So I always wondered if if the second and first 1924 release,
Yeah.
when they're like, we're going to make 1924 a shelf product. Then they're like, actually, people love this shit. Let's just hold on to it for another few months and re-release it in January. So
See, I think B is like B was the clear worst. That's why I guess Ben Holiday. I was like, I don't know what this is. It doesn't taste like any of these other ones. And then for a second I was like, maybe it is. And then I went back to Ben Holiday because I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. You know.
it is weird.
I like B, Cam, but it did have this like off-putting bite that wasn't proof.
I wrote astringent ethanol cinnamon underneath it because I was like, I don't know what it like. And then I started thinking Four Roses. I started
There's
thinking
a big red bite to it for sure.
yes.
You get cinnamon on Four Roses?
Yes, you bullet Four Roses master. I do.
Okay, interesting.
No, I agree. D is better than B.
Hey man,
and the funny thing is,
E2 is the only reason that I got to the finals. That's all I'm gonna say,
Bro,
speaking of laser codes,
you went full send on Jack 12, and I hate you for it. But damn it, you hedged your bets, bro.
well, dude,
You killed it.
Like,
You killed
in the
it.
middle of the thing. I was like, I'm either gonna get 100 points or 12. Like I was so sold
Right.
on it because of the A and the E. Like I was like,
well, by going full send on Jack 12, you earned 5 points for the proof and 5 points for the bottle guess on A, and 5 points for bottle guess, 5 points for the proof on E, but also 5 points for the proof on C.
25 points.
yeah.
So 25 points you earned in the final tasting round. Which,
So I text my wife. I said I won, and she says, "Face pound face, F, crying laughing face." So I don't know. I don't know if I can make the finals or not, Matt.
Oh,
I'll
you'll
let
make the
you know
finals.
next week.
So, taking a peek at what we have in store for us, it looks like, Reese, you're going to face the winner between Clifton, Michael Klein, and Dan Shook. There's a 3-way head-to-head happening on the 25th of this month. Not next Friday, but the Friday after. Mr. Michael Klein, Mr. Daniel Shook, and Mr. Cliffy McClifton.
Okay,
And
I have 2 things to say about that. One, if Klein hadn't have been going 2 rounds already, like he loses to Dan for sure. Cliff, I don't know. Wild card, as we all know. But Dan, Dan is so good at this, and it upset, the antagonist side of me on that side gets pissed off. But he is very good. He's so good at it. I don't know. I would put my money on Dan, but Klein, I think, is going to give him a really run for the money. And because I say that, Cliff is going to win.
I think it boils down to whether or not Michael Klein and Daniel Shook stream in the same building together, because they're both from the same town. And if they're in the hut together or at the Evernorth together, like Brandon
why wouldn't
and
it be?
Brandon and Klein did the same thing, and they were in the same building together. I asked for a distillery, and Klein answered corn. So, like, Clifton could really pull this out.
Dude, I thought Brandon's stream froze for about 30 minutes because I did not see him move.
No, he's just sitting there just chilling.
He's just sitting there just chilling, man. Such a cool dude, though, man. I met him at Pours in the Park. Really cool dude.
In 2025, we have a possibility of the very first double champ. You could be 2021, 2025. Cameron, it could have been you, but you came up several points short tonight. And interesting, very interesting. So, Durell, thank you for competing this year. I think this is a really special. This is the first time since, I'm guessing, the first year. I have to go back and look at brackets. But Grease, you started in the first round. This is your third win in that madness. So, Durell, you've won twice.
Yes.
Cameron got bumped to the semifinals because he was the 2022 champ. And I've always said, in order to be the champ, you have to beat the champ. So on one side of the bracket, the most current champion is going to be in the semis. On the other side of the bracket, the champion that's closer to it, they're going to be in the semis. So it's like you got to go through the champ to be the champ. Cameron's going to have a little bit of work to do next year if he wants to be the champion, if we even do Matt Madness. But Grease, you came from the bottom. This is your third win. Very, very, like, spectacular. Like, I'm kind of blown away. I didn't expect this from you, especially after all of the weird food you've been eating, the beef jerky, the strange glassware you've been using. Are you not human? Are you AI? Are you AI, Grease?
So I use different glasses. I think at the core of myself, being able to have an excuse that I didn't win. But I feel like if I did all the same glasses, I would lose. So I'm just going to keep on doing it.
What?
Keep the shot glass.
That's what dude, I don't know where the shot glass is. The freaking, like, it's like a $40 shot glass, guys. It's like hand blown glass. It's thick. Like you could drop it from the top of a house. It's not going to break.
Thrasher, did you adjust the score? Was there an adjustment?
I did, because Cam asked me the question of what's the point spread for for scoring the age or for scoring the proof. And when I originally calculated it, I was just doing headshots. So between Grease and Durell, they were getting exact ones, and Cam's 94.4. I wasn't doing the calculation, but I went back. Durell actually got another 2 points, and Grease got another 2 points.
So you're saying I won?
That's actually what I was asking you originally, was because the way that the score sheet worked out, like there was no specific space for you to put how many points people got for each proof guess. So I just expected you to do it in your head or whatever, which was unfair of me.
A little unfair.
But is why I supplied you with 5 ounces of whiskey so that you can deal with it. And if you can't deal with it after 5 ounces of allocated whiskey, then you can drink some Lusty Claw. Their final tally: Durell 33, Cameron 37, Grease 51 points.
Dang, Grease. Come on, man.
But the crazy part is, after the final, oh shit.
The nose is the crazy part.
Yeah, because
nose, Cameron 18, 14, 10, 37, 24. So Cameron,
I was ahead by 13 before the guesses.
You didn't earn a single point in the final tasting round, Cameron? Did you just
because I went bottle guess the whole way, and I should have guessed proof separate from bottle, and I decided to full send everything. Yeah, and that was dumb.
Dude, you knew it. You knew it before he even started saying the scores.
Yeah,
which is super impressive, by the way.
Cameron's good. Cameron's really good. Durell, do you think?
Stupid,
dude. I truly think that Cam is the best at this.
Yeah, I agree.
I truly do believe that.
So I think that
No, man, you full sent freaking Jack 12 and killed it.
Yeah, because I always full send. That's
It was
all I
great,
do,
man.
dude.
No, you're
I
like the
think-
strategy. I played a dumb strategy, and you played a smart strategy on this. Like, it was
I think
pure
that-
test taking, killing it.
If
was
I were
really
to
good at
send somebody a flight of samples, and like let's say, you know how they're like, if you had to call one person and you knew they'd pick up the phone, like who would you call? Like if I had to send a blind flight of samples to somebody, and like they're like whatever they determined on the pores, like determined my outcome. Like if I had my life depended on it. Cam, Durell, Shook if he's not busy, and Jeff Whack. Like those four are like people who I would really, really trust with a pour for my life. I just don't ever know what the hell's happening with Grease. He could be like, he could like just send in answers and then be like, "Oh shit, it was Matt's life." You know, like if we could really like let Grease know like this is important and he understood, then maybe Grease too. But like I don't trust the fact that he'd be like, "Oh man, like I was off in my own little space," you know. Oh, I was getting Crystal Burgers and like I was on speakerphone with my pastor.
Nobody else has headshot 2 bottles in the final round though.
No, Grease is really good at Matt Madness. Really good.
I did have to coach Will, and he was very surprised about my coaching notes. I have a couple of shout outs. Number one, David Hargist on the chat said Grease is an assassin. That is the coolest I've ever heard.
It's true.
That's awesome.
I want, if I could, like, I don't think I could ever kill someone. However,
okay, that's
in my mind, I
put
kind
that.
of like love the name assassin because I know I'll never have it. You know what I mean? And there is something from Jason Kobe. He said, "What do you mean if we do Matt Madness again?" And I agree with that. If it's too much for you, Matt, I will totally help. Cam will help. We'll all help. Durell will help.
It's not a help thing. It's an interest thing, and I want everybody to be excited about it. I want everyone to like be pumped about it, and I don't want anybody to feel like they have to do it. And
no, dude,
I mean,
this
like,
is,
we'll talk
dude,
about
it takes so much work. This takes
For
so
a
much
lot of
work.
people.
Okay. Shout out to Don't Censor Me. He said Grease could win with Dixie cups. That is true. In fact, that's how I started.
We know that's
how I
true.
drank whiskey for like 10 years. It was great. That's all my shout outs.
There may have, so I'm guessing that at this point in the live stream that neither or Shook, Klein, or Clifton are watching this far in the live stream, but there was a hint about next week in something posted on social media about tonight that we might play a part next week. And once next week happens, you'll understand. And I'm sure that maybe some of you maybe got like there's a hint. It didn't happen tonight.
Why are you saying this for next week's competition?
Because it's funny, and I'm sure that they're not watching. And
dude,
if they are watching, they're going to start to wonder and consider it. It's always, I like to plant a seed, as Seth Rogen said. You have to plant a bunch of seeds and then you fuck those seeds.
Dude, my wife did say before I did Matt Madness this year, she was like, "You cannot every Friday night watch the competition."
Ooh.
And I was like, okay. Because dude, like, and so I don't even know. Like I popped in every time and I was watching the chat and like whatever, but like my wife made it very apparent, like we're not pulling it up on the TV in the bedroom at night instead of watching freaking whatever we want to watch.
Oprah.
So I haven't been good about picking up on these little hints or tips. But I do appreciate these pours, Matt. These pours were pretty daggum good.
Well,
so what was the youngest? Was it 12?
So
The
B
was
and
10.
D were Old Forester.
10-year.
1924, which is 10. Then
Yeah.
the other two are 12s. Yeah.
The other 3 were 12s. Yeah. Jack 12. Birthday bourbon was 12. The other Jack Daniels was 12. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I appreciate you guys. I know it's difficult with scheduling and things to do this, and thank you guys for being flexible. Thank you for agreeing to do it every year. I love you guys, man. It makes me happy. And then like I send out these boxes, and then I'm like get to them, and then they get there, and I'm like, is anything like nothing ever happens. Like everybody always makes it. Everyone always makes time for me, and I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I freaking love you guys. Cameron, thanks for doing it again this year.
No, thank you, man.
I mean,
Durell,
do we get to say things about you, Matt?
No, Durell, thanks for putting up a huge fight and just doing way better than Jeff Black could ever imagine.
Hey, listen, throw some hearts up in the chat if you think Matt Porter is the most kindest, the best thing about whiskey on the planet. Like the dude encompasses the whiskey.
So when Grease starts talking like that, dude, what's he talking about? Like, stop.
Terrible.
He's back and better.
What was the
Matt Porter is a bitch.
That's right. Oh man, did we miss any? Let me see here. So before we go, I don't know. I spent a lot of time clipping things, so I need to make sure that I play everything I clipped because did I play I Love a Sweaty Foot? I think I played that, right?
You did.
What about your pectorals? Played that.
Dude,
I promise I put it in there.
Did that for sure.
So when did David cut that song for this round? Like this past couple weeks?
He sent it this afternoon. So it's been he finishes this afternoon, yeah.
David, if you're watching, I think you're the greatest of all time.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
Period.
They're amazing. Both Jason and
Kira's
David.
freaking like freestyle-ish rap.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was attracted to her already.
Just something different.
Oh,
just as like a personality.
I already went
Louise.
I don't know if it's. Here's the deal. I've got a 3-way scale right now. It's Kira, it's David, and it's Bev. I don't know which one to love more. So basically, I'm gonna judge it on kissing.
Okay, I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna play the clips I did not play. Then we're gonna say see you later. Let me see here. I got that. Got that. Oh,
It's my birthday.
Bev, if you need a 42-year-old tongue punch, call me.
I got to stop being boring now.
Matt's got my number.
I just reorganized everything down there, and
he'll tell
Sean
you.
in here?
It's not 911.
Is Sean in here?
It's not 911, Bev. Okay?
How did I miss that?
If it
How
starts
did I
with a
miss that?
615, that's me. Call me.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Hit the music. Hit it.
Matt, what was the thing you were saying earlier? You didn't play. You needed something to happen before you played it. What was that? You needed to be right, you said?
No, I think I played it right after that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was the laser code one. It was the laser code one.
Oh.
Yeah.
He is no longer with us.
There's that one.
Cam.
We got
Okay. God, look at that.
Felt a little aggressive. Therapy. I didn't know if I was getting a guy or a girl. Ends up being a dude.
Right back to being boring. Don't do that, please.
And we're back from the 15. Some say we never left, Will. But I added on to the second one for 20.
You can't.
But I added on to the second one for $20.
Oh, I wanted to play that one so hard I couldn't find a spot for it.
That was also during a massage story. I've had a lot of massage stories.
And then the last
You can
one.
find some really funky ones younger than you think.
Wait, what? What did I hear?
It was pretty quiet. You have to
Dude,
listen.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like,
Jeez.
man, like, if you don't know whiskey language, it's very sexual.
You can find some really funky ones younger than you think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just like,
I'm gonna get visited by the feds, dude.
Dude,
you have more whiskey.
this
Some younger
tastes
whiskeys.
this tastes young. Is it bonded? like what does that mean to somebody that has no idea? It's like Christianese for like non-people that go to people that don't go to church.
Amy Bohm, Turd Spitting Fire, Matt Green, $10 super chat. Dude, Cameron, what the hell's that about, dude? Come on,
guys, show some love. Throw some
All
super
right.
chats in before we wrap it up. Come on.
Honestly, Cameron moving to the semifinals against whoever wins.
That's where we were tonight, baby.
Dude, you gotta do
In other
that.
words, not moving anywhere at all.
And Cam moves on. Grease, we're sorry, buddy.
Cameron, you son of a B. I love you. That's unnecessary. Super unnecessary.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my gosh, I love you. Jason P. Super chat says cheers. Jonathan Edie, $20 super chat, doesn't say a word. Freaking dig it. Cheers, Reporter Magic.
right.
Dan H. Super chat. Thank you, Dan H. And Maury J. Cheers, Matt. Thank you, Maury. Tonight was a ton of fun. I always I get like caught up in my head where I just want things to continue forever, and like I get slowed down because I don't know, it's like it's like you asked the girl on a date and you said yes, and you're like, no shit, really? Like for sure, like really? Because you know what I'm talking about. It's your wife,
Sure do.
and she's
I'm
like,
married to
fine,
her.
and then and then like same with me, and then you go out on a date, you like have dinner or whatever, and you go to a movie, and then you go out for ice cream, and then you get back, and then it's like you lay in bed together, and then you just talk all night. Like you talk and talk and talk, and until the sun comes up, and then you're like, bad idea. We both have to work in the morning. But that's how I feel about these live streams, where I see Cameron and Grease and Durell, and I'm like, I don't want it to end. Like I love you guys so much, and this is so much fun for me. So I will let you go to bed. I might rub your lower hips as you're falling asleep. No big deal. Don't worry about it. I promise you that it will stop there. But I
Hey,
appreciate
Durell
you
and
guys,
Cam, if y'all want to see nude pics, just after he ends the live, I'll just give you my phone number.
Nice. Guy C, $20 super chat. Thank you, Guy. Cheers, Matt Madness. Christian, $2 super chat. Thank you. Let's keep Matt Madness trucking. I agree. Russ K, $20 super chat. Thank you, Russ. That's going to do it for this semifinal round of Matt Madness. The second semifinal round will come to us on the 25th of July. It is Dan Shook versus Michael Klein versus Cliffy. And how will that go? Nobody knows, except for the universe. And what bottles will I send them? I don't even know. But next weekend, actually, there might not be a live stream next week. So we're traveling to northern Michigan, the UP, upper Michigan, as we like to call it, for our summerly trip, our road trip. And I need to send out samples before I leave, otherwise bad news. If I forget, that's really bad. So I need to send out samples to those guys before I leave. And then the 25th is a semifinal round. Where will I be streaming from? Who the heck knows? Maybe I'll have Klein and Shook meet me in, I don't know, my mom's
Matt, let me be a guest host. It'll be fine.
There's not a chance. Sorry, Grease. When you talk, it's really easy to remove you and laugh. Russ Cage, my super chat. Thank you, Russ. And then Whiskey Nose, Grease, my fellow Tennessee hillbilly. Thank you all for doing this.
How does he know I'm from
Cam,
Tennessee? I
don't know. Probably just by looking at you. Cameron, Durell, thank you for competing this year. I love you guys so much. Grease, congrats on pulling a friggin' wishbone out of your ass and breaking it before it even came out. That's incredible. But your wish was granted.
When I was born, I broke my collarbone and had a staph infection. So
nice.
It's a pretty good
well,
day.
Hold on. Shit. This is where I should use this one. Oh, gosh dang it. Hold on.
But I added on the second one for $20.
Yeah.
No. I'm trying to think of the context of that. I don't know what that is.
You broke your collarbone.
Yeah, I said it's like $20.
Like I don't know what I added a second one on for $20. I know it's not the massage thing, so I know he's on a
it's your
different
collarbone.
video.
You broke your collarbone. You said you had to get whatever. My name is Matt. It's Cameron. That's Grease. That's Durell. That's Thrasher. This is ADHD whiskey. Like we always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind. I'm guessing Jack Daniel's 12 year and 107 proof for all of your answers. Because if you do, you might just jump ahead and win.
God.
And if you don't, you might just pull a camera in. Boom. Rig and roasted. Love you guys so much. See you next time. I'm out of here.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, shoot. I think I might have got that one too. Or I might have deleted it.
If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. That's going to do it for this week.
Dude, his poo